It's kind of sad.
Yeah. Also, hi, Parth.
Hello.
Pleasure to have you.
Greetings.
We were just chatting about how video games nowadays usually do not come out complete.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, Mr. Parthenlocks.
Hello.
How are y'all? How are you doing?
Doing well. How are y'all?
That's cool.
Are you prepared for Dungeons and Dragons, good sir?
I
Sure.
Sure. That does
I mean,
not sound
as a
very
DM, I
confident.
would hope he's prepared.
I mean, he's got 3
I
weeks
mean-
to plan this, so.
Yeah, but do you think I actually spend time planning?
Yes.
no way. That takes up
he
too much
spends
time.
Planning is for noobs.
He plans a little bit. He makes the hard points, and then he lets us figure out the fucking line to walk.
The most planning I do is just building a world, and that's not planning, that's just me having fun.
Which is a win-win for everyone involved.
All I understand is there are key points that we have to get to, and you decide how the fuck we get there.
Hmm.
Pretty much.
Eh.
That's how I understand it. Is there's like, all right, I need you guys to be here. You can fuck around, but you got to get here eventually.
Yeah, that's true.
So you gotta you have to write the hard key points. Everything else is like, fuck it, I figure it out on the way.
Then again,
You
I
know,
wrote this
I-
like 3 months ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I have a question.
What's that?
Has there ever been a point to where we've derailed it so hard that you had to change what was happening?
Nope. That's the
Okay,
beauty
what
about
is-
not having very much of a plan, is that you can't derail my plans. They didn't exist anyway.
What's the closest we've gotten to derailing it? In general.
That's a tough one.
I'm asking Parth because he might have an idea.
I'm thinking.
God, he's got to think that much? Wow.
Well, yeah, because
We lost him.
y'all really have not been any point in which it was very far from recoverable. Y'all think that
Well,
y'all are
that's- Even the tree
insane, but
brother?
y'all aren't.
That's sad. I want to find a point where we actually are insane to you.
Y'all have literally gone to another realm, and I was prepared for this.
Look, I am trying. I'll try to derail today. I'll try.
Oh, boy.
Please don't.
I thought you were already trying.
He'll do anything to get.
Well, duh, yeah. What do you think the whole minecart escapade bullshit is?
Waste of time.
Boris,
Hey,
his
hey,
most prized possession is that minecart, even more than Piper.
she's number 2, okay?
Should have expected as much.
You know what number 1 is? Do you know?
Do I
what
want to
number-
know?
Take a guess.
His
Take a
axe.
guess at what no.
It's
Damn. No, it's the axe. Fuck Skip.
Skip.
Fuck that horse. The axe is the most important thing. Is the most important thing in his life. The second most important thing is his daughter.
And
The
then-
third most important thing is that goddamn minecart. I'm sorry. Who's going Roboto right now? Because I'm not looking at
That's me.
I should have figured.
Tis me. I'm in character, okay.
Ormio da gatto, Mr. Rabato. What the fuck is that song?
Oh, that's why. I was wondering why I had 6 rolls from Kirill.
Oh.
It's because I was
No
doing
bueno.
some rolls on Avray, and that's the only character I have linked to it right now.
Fair enough. So, how have y'all been doing overall? Everything been going well for y'all?
I think I almost got sick, so I think I'm fine now. I think.
That's good. What about you, Necrom?
Pretty good. I mean, this weekend's been actually really good.
What? Glad to hear. What's super good about it?
I finally got my glasses, as they've been out by a lot for a while. And just last night, I got a new dog.
Hey.
Oh, that's really sweet.
Yeah, nobody was expecting that we get a dog that night, but hey.
Did you call it the Spanish Inquisition?
No.
Then you failed.
No,
You're
but
gonna have to give it
Spanish
back.
Inquisition.
Oh, also, I did want to ask because I want to double check. Have any of y'all's have any of y'all's Googles changed to Yahoo over the past few days, or is that just me?
I'm just using Microsoft Edge, dude.
Okay.
Why?
I don't think.
I'm
I
using
don't think
Microsoft
of
Edge because I refuse to download Chrome.
That's like the only reason you use Edge is
Yes.
to download Chrome.
Well, it actually works really well on my laptop, and so it's like there's no point in like changing. It works too well.
It's not that it works; it's that I don't want it.
It actually
Honestly,
like,
I have,
it runs surprisingly really well,
Oh.
so I don't mind it. And plus, I got like
Honestly,
all
I just
my
have both.
important shits. And plus, I have all
Oh,
my
crap.
important shit saved on here. Like, I gotta like make that a whole day to change all the stuff.
It's worth it.
Dude, I'm too lazy to change it. I have it how I like it, and I refuse to change it.
Beyond reason.
I'm not beyond reason. I'm just lazy. There's a difference.
Exactly. Beyond reason.
No, it's called laziness, not beyond reason. Laziness.
Beyond reason. You're using Microsoft Edge. You're too far gone at this point.
How am I too far gone?
Oh, that's the whole. That's why he's following the minecart. He put it into Microsoft Edge. Said which one's the best thing to do. It said, "Okay, follow the minecart." The plot hook's definitely that way. He's back. There we go. Oh, not all at once, guys. I can barely hear myself think.
Hmm. Hmm. I want a hot dog.
You want a hot dog?
I want a hot dog.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you want a hot dog?
Hot dogs are delicious.
Hot dogs are pretty good. I prefer beef hot dogs though.
I do too, but hey
I
man,
think the
I don't
flavor's better.
I don't complain about like hot dogs in general. Just like, hey, I got a hot dog.
Yeah,
I'm
like
gonna fucking-
I'll still eat other hot dogs. It's just, got a preference.
I get that,
Have y'all ever had a chili dog?
bro.
I
how
don't
do you-
actually eat chili.
Really?
Huh.
Why?
I just don't like it.
Fair enough.
Can't blame me on that one.
That's fair. Hey man, you don't like it? There's stuff I don't like vegetables. I hate all vegetables.
Even carrots?
Damn right.
Huh.
Did we ever find out what happened to Kasir?
He's dead.
Rip. Seriously though, like where do we
Oh,
know?
I have no clue.
Okay. Like if he was actually dead, and I just said rip, like,
Rest in pasta.
Preston pasta.
rest in pepperonis.
Pepperonis actually sound really good right now. A pepperoni pizza would sound fucking great.
Rest in cantaloupe.
Damn it, Arthur! You bastard.
Well, that's the
Do
only
we
one
have
I
to-
was specifically waiting on just to make sure. Because
I mean, we know how
Alexander's
Arthur-
going to be here. He's just going to be late.
Alright, so we're gonna
So,
kick this thing in the drive. Hell yeah.
unless we want to get whatever else we have out of our systems before we start.
Dude, I'm ready to go right now. There's nothing that we could do. Like, I could say a bunch of stuff. And I'm prepared to bullshit or make jokes about everything today. You ain't gonna stop me from saying something. Is that clear?
I mean,
Yeah.
we've never been able to do that in the past.
Oh shit.
Honestly, y'all have been extremely quiet this like past 10 minutes, and it's very concerning.
Dude, I've been watching freaking Fantasy High.
Boris, did you say that we can't keep you from saying something?
Yes.
So, anyways,
Boris gets struck by God and dies.
proof of concept. That's all that was. Does everyone have
I mean,
access to
my personal
Zenmap?
theory is that he's being quiet because he's not arguing with Alexander at the moment.
That is fair. But no, I'm also like, as I'm watching Fantasy High waiting for D&D to start, I'm also on Tinder. Like, I'm doing a 2-for-1 bid here. Partha, you got the stream up yet? And this is all on stream. And that's
Yes, it
she's
is.
just like, hell yeah! I was like, what's the punchline here? Like, why would he say that? Oh, he put it on stream. That makes sense.
I mean, you've already been immortalized.
We all
But
have.
what comment hasn't, like, have I said that's not been great? Like, the quote section is filled with dumb shit that has been said because I said something or somebody said something to me. Like, look through the quotes section and tell me how many of them is from something that happened because I said something, or it's happening because of a reaction to something I said.
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
Well, if we're gonna be starting soon, I'll go and head over to computer.
All right, Arthalox. Do you need a recap there, my friend?
Oh, yeah, we should probably do that. Though I don't think we did much last session, actually.
I mean, the most I remember, well, actually, I watched last session. Yeah, like today, a few hours ago.
Oh, well, I mean, you could do the recap then.
Canon will do. So last time on League of Adventurers: Journeys of Mythos, we freed ourselves. We mended a corpse back together, which I don't know how the hell that happened. I wasn't really paying attention, but we got our shit back. We learned that all the slaves burned to death. Well, most of the slaves burned to death. The other remaining were freed by this group of people, freed by a group of racists. And now the party's split into 3 ways. Boris and Necrom are going to go find a minecart. Is that precious, precious minecart? Alexander and his new buddy Magnum are... Actually, I have no clue what the hell they're doing, but they're doing something. And Bronzo, Arthur, and I guess Urkus, because I have no clue where the fuck Urkus has been this entire time. He's all hanging out with the refugees. And the slave survivors, essentially. Yep, that's the recap. Anything I missed?
Nothing in particular, no.
Nothing important? Like, okay. Mr. Parth, you can start the show. Ah!
So, I'm trying to figure out who I'm going to start with. Remind me one more time. Who is in what groups?
Boris and Necrom are walking to the minecart, or to the mine shaft. Bronzo, I think Urkus. I'm not sure where Urkus is, in all honesty, but I think he's with Bronzo and Arthur.
Okay.
And Alexander is fucking about with Magnum, doing something. I don't know where exactly. I don't really remember. I didn't get that far. I stopped at an hour point because I was looking for some specific information in the stream that I forgot about because it's been like a month since we've done this session. So I didn't watch it all the way, so I don't remember what all they're doing, but I know we've been making a joke about it for like the last 3 weeks of Boris and Necrom going to go find a minecart.
Actually, I want to see what Boris and Necrom get up to first.
You just don't want to. You just want to see if we die or not. I know what it is. I know what it is. You think we're gonna? You think we're gonna die?
I mean, I've already got the popcorn. I don't want to eat it all before we start.
So we're starting
you
with the
too.
minecart excavates.
Damn right.
Okay.
Testing.
Testing 1 2 1 2.
There. Okay, much better. I can hear y'all.
So, Boris and Necrom. Also, can y'all hear me clear? Loud and clear? We good?
Yeah.
Here. Rock and roll.
You're good.
Good deal. Boris and Necrom. Y'all are heading towards the mine shaft.
Yep.
Where is that? Do y'all know?
It is. They told us it was south of the compound.
All right.
And we were just following the road down there, feeling we could figure it out from there.
Alrighty then. So as y'all approach the gate, you're stopped by a couple of rangers. One of them speaks up and says, where are you going?
We're going to the mine shaft to find something we lost.
don't believe Captain's letting anyone outside right now.
Look. Wait, is your captain the racist guy?
Not quite
Like-
sure what you mean.
And then Boris describes the racist guy. Hold on. His maps. Where is he? Yeah, he describes like he's got the cigar, the eye patch over one eye. For the coat, the leather coat with the fur on the top. I don't
Yeah, Captain Nar.
Yeah. Well. See, we told him we were going to go find some other stuff that's outside the compound, and he seemed fine with it. Didn't really care. After we called him a racist and everything. Like, who the fuck walks into a conversation and just calls me gray? Like, that's racist as shit.
Yeah, that's fair. Can't argue there. If you don't mind, I'm gonna send my friend here to go check with the captain, make sure everything's all right, because, well, can't have people leaving who's part of this. We have to figure out what's going on, get everything settled, make sure everyone's all right, and then we can start splitting ways.
All right. Well, we were taken as prisoners. We know a few of them are from another dimension, like us. Weird. Reality or some shit. I don't know how we got here.
Okay, gotcha so far.
Like, we knew there was, like, the leader of our slave house was from our same reality. Like, there's stuff that we know that you guys don't know that should be common knowledge, and vice versa, so we assume we're from different realities. Like, your captain said you were from Stonekeep, right?
Stone Ford, if that's what he's referring to.
Right. Sorry, get Keep and Ford mixed up at times.
It's
We know
fine.
We know of a city called Stone Spire, but never heard of one called Stone Ford.
Yeah, I never heard of Stone Spire.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. And then Boris would like to pull out the magical map that he has. That's from the other dimension, and once that has the locator ship for Bronzo. Does it pull up his original reality, or does it pull up the current reality?
It pulls up a lot of clouds.
Well, that's new.
What's
Like,
this?
he's that's supposed to show where one of my friends is, but since we're in a different reality from when it was made, I guess it doesn't work. Well, that's great. Can't use that to save our ass later.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and send my friend to go get that check, and then you see him sending the person to go talk with Captain Onyx.
All right. Bekram, you got anything to say, bud?
I guess just a bit confused on where we are.
I've just accepted reality at this point, and I don't know how you people find it so difficult to do that.
I'm sorry, I don't quite understand what you mean by that.
I mean, I accept the fact that I'm in a different plane of existence than I was before. Not that hard to comprehend for me.
So you're not from the material plane.
We're not from this material plane. There's different material planes from what I understand.
So, where are you from then? Like, you told me you have a place called Stone Spire. But,
And then,
like, you mind explaining that a little bit more? I don't quite get it.
in our reality, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are about 5 or 6 continents, and I lived on a certain I lived on one continent that had, well, my people, and some druids, this human empire to the south, with Stone Spider as its capital, and stuff like that. We were sent out actually to find assassins that were trying to kill one of our boss for some reason. Still haven't figured out the why they're trying to kill our boss. Kind of weird.
So you said there's a human empire where you're at?
I mean, turns to Necrom. I'm pretty turns to Necrom. Is it a human empire? I don't fucking know.
Think so.
Yeah, human empire by the sounds of it.
Huh.
Necrom, do you remember? Do you remember the name of that empire? 'Cause I have no clue.
I was not there long. I do not remember the name.
I feel like it was common knowledge what the name could have been, but I'm dumb.
See, it is common knowledge. But Boris isn't a common person.
I know I'm not, but Necrom should be, right?
No, Necrom
Okay.
died.
Necrom died. Okay. Okay, that's fair. Yeah. I'm from a tribal group from the north of that empire.
Okay, how many empires are there? Because I may start to understand what you're saying now. I've heard of some stuff like this. Not other material planes, but you may just be confused. I can understand.
That's fair. Well, I knew there was one to the south. There was the ancient empire, my great, and then he goes like on like a list of like 20 greats. Grandfather's ancient empire that he ruled. There was the Paldoran Empire that used to rule, along with the Draconic Empire. And other than that, I don't really know the history.
Haven't
Besides
heard
of
of
what-
Pearl Doran.
Draconic?
You said something about Draconians?
Yeah, the Draconic Empire is what they were called, if I remember correctly. Draconian, Draconic
Okay.
Empire. Bunch of slavers, apparently.
So, few different places for that. One of them actually is right here. Like this place we're in right now. You may just be from a different continent, maybe? That wouldn't make sense because there's no Pearl Doran Empire here.
Yeah.
There's Nevernoon. That was kind of a big spot. They had a lot. There were some scattered ones about. Like, I know Igadran had some. Very few, but there were some in, like, Worthford.
Do you have maps of these regions by any chance?
Not offhand, like, we tend to stay within our realm.
Or region. Not that.
Alright, so...
Can Boris in the dirt like try to draw out his like the map that he knows off the top of his head?
So, this is gravel.
Ah, damn it.
You're still
There's no door.
inside.
We're still inside the compound, not outside of it.
Yep.
Shit. Hey Necrom, do you have a piece of paper?
Actually, yeah, I do.
Yeah, okay, go ahead. And Boris would like to like.
I give him a piece of parchment from my bag.
And Boris would like to, as best as he can, draw a map from memory of the map that he knew of, like of all the continents from beforehand.
Roll an intelligence history check.
So I can roll a history check.
I'm giving intelligence or history.
I'm taking history. Necrom, do you want to help me and give me advantage, buddy? Oh boy.
Give me a sec.
Please do, please. I got a 5 to start with.
Oh wait, hold on.
Wait, why the fuck? I just realized I have proficiency in history. Why the fuck do I have proficiency in history?
It's a
It is
wonderful
funny.
question.
I just realized I have a proficiency in history. Why, of all things, does the barbarian have a proficiency?
I cast.
Who gives. Sorry.
Oh, you continue.
No. It's me about a rant of why I have a proficiency in history. It's not important.
Well, I cast guidance on Boris.
What is? It's a D4, right?
You had a D4.
Could have just helped me instead, but that's a 9 in the drawing.
So, with a 9. And also a performance check.
Oh, performance check. Sweet.
I need one of those as well.
Performance.
It is a highly detailed potato.
I also add guidance to that performance check, correct?
Just one of them. Just one of your checks
just
is
one?
guided.
I thought it was all the checks for the next minute.
I believe it's just one.
Let's see.
I remember correctly.
Check. Next roll ability of its choice. Yeah, it's just the next one.
My bad.
No, you good.
Okay.
Thanks for
I
checking
got a
beforehand.
Got a 15 on performance and a 9 on the history.
So, it's a really good drawing,
It's a really good...
but it's of only one continent.
Is it the one that I came from?
It's the one that you came from. The problem is that it's kind of a generic continent. Like, you really don't have any defining features that make it stand out too much. It's like,
This
Are
out of
you
character.
from Antawood, maybe?
Does Boris remember there being an island, like a 3-island chain to the south of the continent?
With a 9, probably not.
I do not know that term, but I am trying to figure it out. Because I feel like I don't know. Necrom, do you want to help me with this by any chance?
Around the point in which you're doing this, the guard returns. Go ahead and say what you're going to say, Necrom, and then we'll get to the guard.
I can't help you with this. I have no idea how long time has passed since I was last alive, so...
What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Never mind. It won't make sense
No,
if I even try to explain it.
No. Motherfucker, you explain right here, right now.
Well,
You
a
got
long
this.
time ago, I died. And after an unknown time has passed, I was revived from some weird way. I don't know how.
Boris, like, takes 3 steps away from you and, like, moves closer to the guard, like, kill the fucking... Like, he leans in, kill the fucking zombie.
He's with you.
I didn't know he was a zombie.
I haven't come here to kill anyone or seek revenge. I'm just here to find a way to properly revive myself.
Also, just got word from the captain. He specifically told me, I know that the gray man wants to find his minecart, but please tell him
Oh,
to wait
jeez,
for a
racist.
second.
Why was it specific to bring up the color of my skin? Like, the fuck? We told them our names, too! Wait, did we? Hold on. Necrom, did we? I'm pretty sure we did.
We
Yeah,
just
we
called
did.
you the gray man.
Fucking bitch.
I don't know if you told him your names or not. He just told me to tell you to tell the gray man that he needs to wait just a second. He's sorting things out. You know, we don't often have it to where we have a giant human barbecue. So,
You know what? That's
Jeez,
fair.
you guys aren't very common to. It's in language.
I mean, what would you describe this? I wouldn't describe it as a fucking potluck. Definitely a barbecue.
I wouldn't
You know,
describe it as a
potluck
barbecue.
sounds pretty nice
more
right now.
just,
I know.
more just a slaughter. I don't know.
I mean,
Oh, come
that
on.
doesn't quite grasp. That doesn't fully encompass what happened here.
I mean, do you not smell the burning? Do you not smell the burnt hair and the flesh everywhere? Because like human barbecue sums it up fucking perfectly. Like,
Yeah. Also, why did y'all not stop the human barbecue? Were y'all not here while that was happening?
in retrospect, we thought it was a slave rebellion because of magic. There was an anti-magic field over the whole area, so we thought it was a slave rebellion because we knew several magic casters within the slaves.
Well,
We did not think the captors set their own slaves on fire.
well, obviously you're wrong. But we're not going to talk about that right now.
Oh, I know I'm wrong, but you know, there's a thing called hindsight, and it's a real bitch.
Yep. So, about where you're from. And we're going to hold just a second on that. I'm going to swing over to the other group.
I love this fucking conversation I'm having right now with this guy.
We're just not catching each other. It's great.
We're trying our damnedest, but fuck, we're both bad at charisma or some shit.
Yep. Swinging over to the other group. What were y'all doing last? I believe y'all were just checking with everyone, making sure that everyone was stable and all that.
Yeah. Helping what we could.
Alright. Urkus and Bronzo. Both of you pick a number 1 to 3. Don't pick the same number.
2.
What about 0?
1 to 3 does not include 0.
I guess I'll do 1.
1.
One is the loneliest number that you...
Bronzo!
Yeah.
You receive a letter from someone.
Oh.
It's,
What's this?
he told me to give this to you.
Who's handing this to me?
You don't know this person.
Oh, I mean, like, what does he look like?
He's
Yeah,
one of the.
burnt.
He's very, like, covered in dark soot and just a couple of burns on his face, and in general he looks extremely tired. He's a shorter person. I'm guessing probably a halfling or gnome.
Oh, so we're seeing eye to eye.
Yep.
Oh, thank you. Well, who is it from?
It's I can't remember his name. It's something Tanner. I just don't remember his name.
Tanner. Urkus, do we know what Tanner? Urkus?
Sorry, what's that? I didn't hear you right.
It's okay. Urkus, do we know what Tanner?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well. Let's go ahead and see what it is.
Yeah,
And I go
might
and
as well.
crack it open.
As you open up the letter, you see that it seems to be kind of this. It's written in cursive, and it talks a lot about family and about, like, he hopes that he could return, but he has to go somewhere.
Family.
And then you see at the bottom, it seems to be a lot more scratchy writing. And down there, it's hard to read what it says. Do either of y'all speak Elvish?
I
mean-
do believe I do.
Urkus.
I do.
Yeah.
Urkus does. Urkus, you
I'm half.
are able to read what it says down there, and it says, I probably won't make it home. I'm sorry. I hope that this letter will come to you in good time, from good hands.
Oh, I know who it is.
Me neither, but seems
No,
important.
I know.
Oh, I think I know who.
What ring man? The one we received before from the mind? Out of character, do you not remember?
Do you mean the draconian mines, or
Yeah, the draconian mines. He
Oh,
gave
man.
us his ring.
that was so long ago? I wasn't actually there for that session. I've watched the video of it. In fact, I don't remember any NPCs from that area.
No, that's alright. He was just part of the general group. We saved him, met him again here, and then now he's badly bruised up and cut and burned on the
Oh.
ground, last I remember.
I see.
Well,
We can go ask him about it.
is that in character or out of character?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe we can help him get home. He seems to still be alive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're probably wanting to get home too. So
How is Tanner looking?
The breathing is irregular and very struggled right now.
Is
He's still alive, but like you can tell he's tempting death right now.
can you just lay on hands real quick?
You use lay on hands. What are you going to
Alright,
attempt to do? Are you attempting to heal, or are you attempting to cure disease? How are you doing it?
Heal.
Heal.
5 points of healing.
5 points of healing.
Yep.
The healing goes into him, and you can see that the breathing seems to catch a little bit of a pattern now, but it's still very choppy. He does seem to be slightly improved by what you've done,
All right.
but he is still heavily burned. His face is completely messed up from this burn.
I don't think I
and-
can fix that.
Mm,
Would
Around this
Carolyn say
point,
anything about that?
the captain that y'all spoke to begins to walk toward the front gate. And he spots you three and says, "Hey, come on. I need you all over here."
okay.
He also calls
Yeah.
over Alexander and Magnan, and y'all all gather together at the front gate.
No, we're from this continent right here. It's just what I imagine as they walk into is no. There is the Osetai Mountains to the north, and then like he's explaining the fucking map. The
They're
one
not
map that
called the Osetai Mountains, though.
That's what I've been told they've been called.
They have like a whole like 10-foot map, highly detailed.
Oh no, it's not a 10-foot map. It's a single, like a sheet of paper.
I
So it's got so much writing on it by this point you can't read it anymore.
Pretty much.
I don't know what you're trying to draw. It makes no sense.
Okay, he flips over the piece of paper again, and he's going to try to redraw the entire map.
That poor paper.
Do I have a map on my person?
Would you have a map? Haven't thought about this.
I mean, like, would any of... I feel like
would somebody
somebody
have
would
a-
be carrying one, but I don't have
I
one
ha-
listed in my inventory or anything.
I have a map, but it's not the map that we can use.
It's the funny tracking map.
It's the tracking map, which I'm gonna have to put that down in my inventory. Tracking map.
Question. Jip. Would we know the name of our realm or no?
Potentially. I'm gonna get you two both to roll a history check since y'all are
Boris
walking in on this. I'll also let Necrom do a history check as well since he didn't get to do one initially. Boris does not. He already failed his, and now it's causing a big argument.
I did not fail it. I just
You got a
poorly-
9.
I poorly drew one. I actually perfectly drew one continent of like 6.
That's not much of an accomplishment.
Hey, to Boris, that's a huge accomplishment.
Well, Boris, you did better than me.
Oh no.
The dead
no.
man's the fucking zombie doesn't. Does
You got a
some
9.
shit.
I got an 8.
Ooh.
Bro died when Pangea was still a thing.
I mean, you know.
You know, sometimes you have a bad day and you don't know what the fuck is going on.
Bro took one nap.
I fall asleep
One nap
time.
and then woke up the next day. I took one nap and I woke up the next day and then my skin was gray.
All right, so
So much for
what
that
is every-
history homework.
So what's the effects of their roles, Parth?
Well, Bronzo remembers the name of the place where he's from. So, he's from Seadesos.
Spire.
Well, Urkus knows Seadesos. You know Stonespire and Osedai. Urkus knows Stonespire, Osedai, Seadesos. So,
Let's say a Dasos.
Seadesos is the name of the realm which y'all hail from.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, please tell him. Just you intervene in this conversation once with this pissing match, please.
Boris, what are you talking about?
I'm trying to explain to this man where we came from. And all I remember is Osetai Mountains, which he says is not a thing.
I'm saying that
And he
that's
keeps-
not it. Like, that's not what those mountains are called. That's...
Urkus, what? Okay, do you two turns to everybody? Does anybody here, other than points to the racist captain, other than you, know where we came from? Hmm?
Hey, what do you
Theodosos?
mean, me?
What was that, Urkus? I didn't hear you.
Seodesos? Is that how you pronounce it? Seodesos?
Seadesos.
Okay. Seodesos.
The guard kind
I
of
have no-
looks
How
at you,
about-
Boris, and just... How is this a drawing of Seadesos?
It's a drawing of a single continent, okay?
Which continent?
It's not a very good one.
Hey, shush you! It's actually a very good one for me.
Which continent are you drawing?
Can I make an
Turnstone?
attempt to draw the map and correct Boris?
Sure.
You're gonna need
Performance
a new piece,
check.
you need a new piece
Oh
of paper.
boy.
no, the backside's fine.
I got a 7 with a +4. I got a 7.
Can I help him with this, please?
Sure.
Okay, you have help. Reroll that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, I got a
look,
14 that time.
Boris still drew
Not
one continent better than
great.
you.
With a more general knowledge, you get more landscape. Not nearly as nice, but more landscape.
Okay.
Z-
I mean, kind of makes sense. I don't think I would be traveling too much.
Yeah, that kind of looks like Seadesos. Captain, what do you think? Yeah, that's Seadesos. So how'd y'all get here?
Not a well. We were traveling through the forest. Oh, I got this, Bronzo. We were traveling through the forest. It's not going to be bad. Shush you. We were traveling through the forest, and we were ambushed by hobgoblins. And we tried to talk our way out of it. They didn't care who we were or what possibilities could have had from us. They just wanted us as slaves. So, we got taken slaves. We told their god was a piece of shit to his face. Then points to the hobgoblin. He killed it, which turned out to be one of our targets for one of our bounties.
My real question is, how did you get to these woods?
I believe we're still trying to figure that one out ourselves.
Yeah, I have no clue, because on our and Seadesos apparently is what the fucking name is, and he points to the continent he drew. There's a wooded region right here, in between these little villages and the mountains, and that's where we were going. There's a war going on right there, and that's where we knew the other two assassins went.
Okay.
And we got, from what I know, is we got hit by a group of hobgoblins, kidnapped us, and we're going to make us slaves. But we kind of killed their god. Well, he was a false god, but
And
anyway.
you're the only ones from Seadesos, right?
No, there was the guy in charge of our slave house. If he's still alive, he was also from Seadesos. We saved him from a different slave, encampment.
That guy has some rough luck.
Oh fuck yeah! Like, whose slave encampments in like 6 months? I feel bad for him.
Yeah, that's terrible. Okay. So, is that everyone that you... Like, is that all of them then? That's everyone from Seadesos, right?
As far as I know, yes.
I mean, yes.
Do not bring up the fucking demon horse right now, okay?
The
That's
horse
the one
starts
thing we
biting on your shoulder, Boris.
God damn it, you are not the real you're not the normal horse, and I know it. You and I both know it. So somebody that can eat alchemy fire and feels fine, I don't trust you.
You take 4 points of piercing damage as he bites down.
Crap, I forgot the guy's name. Let me go and look at the notes.
Andre, control your horse.
You know, maybe we can go get some apples? I did promise Skip some.
Right, if you keep biting me, Skips, you don't get any apples.
Skip slowly releases. And the captain looks and... huh. Maybe there's some back at the hideout? I don't know. We don't typically have apples there, right, guys?
I mean, turns to Bronzo. Would a carrot work for Skips?
Well, ask him.
The last time I asked him something, he fucking bit me.
Skip, do you like carrots or apples better?
Skip just kind of nods.
I think he's fine with either. Oh, Speaking of that, there's actually there might be a place we could find said stuff. The slavers were talking about how they had points to Magnum. They were talking about they had a little encampment, not encampment, but some place where they kept raw resources off-site.
And did they specify where this was?
2 miles north and 1 mile east.
2 miles north, 1 mile east. All right. I'm gonna send some guys to check that out.
Good. We come along with them?
No,
Kind of wanted to go. Aw.
sorry, but I'm keeping my eye on you guys.
Why not send us with a group of people armed to go to that place?
Mostly because y'all were found within the inner protected part of the city, away from the mass burning of people, and it's kind of suspicious. Especially finding you in the armory, arming yourselves.
Yeah, because we are about to go free the slaves ourselves.
Yeah. See, it's one of those things, I don't have the ability to tell whether or not you're telling the truth. I don't have those capabilities.
Can Boris try to convince him as best of his ability?
Roll a persuasion check.
That's a 14. No, 16. 16.
16.
My bad.
See, it's one of those things I want to believe you. I really do. But the thing is, I gotta make sure.
Okay.
Considering the fact that roughly, I don't know, 1,000 people just died.
If I was with the slavers, why would I mention this off-site location?
Simple. Get away with it. You reveal truthful information, we think that you're telling the truth, you get away with a crime. Happens all the time.
Listen. I don't commit crime. What, Bronzo?
I think there's still people in the big building. That's where they brought us.
I thought Arthur went back in there and they thought he was crazy.
I mean, I didn't hear that.
I don't know. Arthur was screaming, saying, they're here, they're here, they're here, and then this guy over here was saying, they weren't, right?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've been over here at the gate the entire time.
No, he's not talking to the guard, he's talking to the captain.
The captain didn't go with him.
Oh. I thought he did.
Nope.
Well, shit, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyways, so where are we going? 'Cause I would love to, sleep in a bed that's not broken.
Well, current plan is to take you to the hideout.
And that would be
Off continent.
the Stone Ford?
Yeah, up near Stonefort. Not at Stonefort itself.
So would be 2 or 3 miles away from Stone Ford.
Yeah, we're kind of a coastal hideout.
Fair enough. By the way, do you know how we can get back to Arcus? How the hell do you say the place again? Our continent?
Desos.
Say Desos. Do you know how to get back to there?
Yeah, probably, there's two ways in which we can really do it. There's teleportation, and there's sky ships.
I'm intrigued about these sky ships. My people used to have them, but they used to blow up a lot, from what I understood.
I mean, we could always just try a giant cannon.
I like the way you think, but another question I have. Can I go get my minecart?
You're still going on about this minecart? Yeah?
Yes! Yes, I
It
am.
was the third most prized possession.
It is the third most prized possession of mine.
Let me
The
make you a
is
deal.
The second is my daughter, and the first is my axe.
That's messed up priorities. Let me make
No,
you a
the
deal.
axe is meant to protect everyone.
Yeah, okay. Let me make you a deal. Right?
Right.
If you stay at the hideout, then we'll see about possibly getting your minecart.
All right. Turns to Necron. Hey, Necron.
Yep.
Can I have another piece of paper?
I'll have to get more later, but yeah.
Horace would like to just draw a perfect picture of that fucking minecart as best as he can.
All right,
Barth was
we'll
not-
try and find that minecart.
Thank you.
However, stipulation.
Boris hands you like an exact diagram of the minecart.
He's been with that thing long enough. He has an exact diagram.
He knows like even where the hole mark is from when like it slid, like when it fucking it got shot, right?
Yeah.
I shot like twice.
Yeah, like he knows where like the hole marks are. Shit.
He knows every scratch from the Azaronite that went into that thing. Like, he knows all those scratches.
Guys, like look, the guys are looking at the fucking diagram. What the fuck?
The one guard's just like, why couldn't you have drawn your realm like this? This
don't know my
is what
realm.
I needed.
Because I don't know my realm that well. I know my minecart better.
The captain said, okay, so there's two main stipulations. One, you gotta stay at the hideout. Two, well, I kind of want to put you through a training regimen. It's experimental, and hopefully it'll start becoming a thing to where I can use that instead of using our current training regiment, which gets out a bunch of wusses.
Alright. I have. Can I add one stipulation to that?
Probably not, but what is it?
Can I have one extra pellet to cover my face? Because apparently I snore earthquakes.
You what?
I snore earthquakes. It is not a joke. I am being serious. I snore earthquakes. Like he points to all of his friends. Do I not snore earthquakes?
No, he does.
that-
I use when I sleep now.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I'll
Alright,
I'll
thank you.
let you talk with Bastion if y'all want to do that.
Okay. I will go wherever you want now.
Also, do y'all have any way to communicate with Seadesos at all? Do y'all know anyone there that we could communicate with?
Lord Buckwell, Lord
Lord Buckwell?
Alistar.
Lord Littlefoot?
Why would you bring up Lord Littlefoot? He got stabbed.
I mean,
Is that
Who
the
knows
one
that?
that was attempted assassination y'all are trying to get back for?
No, wait. No, that was
was
Lord
Buckwell.
Buckwell. Littlefoot also got stabbed, I think, at that assassination attempt. It's a whole messy deal.
Question, why did they send you guys?
Because we are the new League of Adventurers, working for the government.
And you said that your government is run by a bunch of lords, right?
In all honesty, I have no clue how the government works. I just know that I'm employed by it.
You know, that's fair. Well, we'll try and get in touch with whichever one y'all want us to get in touch with. Just one
Probably
specifically.
Lord Alistar, probably, because Lord Buckwell's still in the
Okay.
hospital for as far as we know.
Yeah, spell that for me.
Somebody else take over, because I don't know.
I think I know how to spell it.
Oh, right now is it spelled?
E
Okay.
L E S A R.
Elisar.
Could Boris try to do a history check to see if he remembers how to like? Can he like phonetically like spell out the name in his mind to figure out what the name is?
I think the second E should be an I.
No. I'm looking at it on the fucking thing. I know how to spell it. I'm looking in visuals. It's like at the very top of visuals. I know how to spell it. I'm just asking if I can do a history check to see if I can figure out how to spell it.
What's the probability that Boris actually remembers?
The fact that he remembers his name should be enough to where you could try to phonetically spell it out. The thing is he gonna do it correctly is the question.
Does he remember the basic rules of English?
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah, you know what? Why not?
Sorry, common.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that history check.
Sweet. Don't fuck me, don't fuck me. I mean, kind of, but it could be worse. An 8.
An 8. You're not quite sure if that's right.
What I'm looking at online, I'm not sure if that's the right way.
No, you're not sure if what Bronzo spelled was right. You're also not sure how exactly it's spelled, though.
I don't think that's right, but that's closer than what I was thinking.
Hey.
Oh, we can ask Alexander. He should know.
Hello, mates. Happening.
Party's no longer split.
Okay, what does that mean?
Hey, do you know how to spell Lord Alistar's name?
Yeah?
Proceed to tell the racist captain that.
Do you not know how to spell his name?
Looks to him. You think I know how the government works? You think I understand everybody who works there? I know our bosses. I don't know how to spell their names.
Mate, you fucking...
No.
You,
I don't-
you sound it out!
I tried.
It can't be that hard.
I tried. But I know there's not an L in it, and I know there's not a T in it.
I'm sorry?
You fucking spell it then, you piece of shit.
Well,
Looks him
either way.
right in the eyes. Spell it. Fucking spell it.
No, what's the name? Say the name again.
Alistar. Lord Alistar. Alistar.
And you said there's not an L and there's not a T.
I could be wrong about the T, but I definitely know there's not an L in it.
How do you know that?
By being a barely functioning human.
Oh my
Alive.
fucking god.
Barely functioning is
well,
definitely accurate.
Thank you.
I'm just surprised Boris is literate at this point.
Is he even pronouncing it right? Is he say? Because I'm pretty sure it's Alistair, not Alistar.
I thought it was Elistar.
the guard cat.
Are you fucking nitwits, mate?
I thought it was
Buddy.
Elisar.
Buddy, you're like the
Yeah,
10th
I didn't think there was a T in it either.
Buddy, you're like the 10th least important thing in my life.
Yeah, I don't expect to get up that rank anytime soon.
And
So if it's Alistar, the only question that I have is if there's an E in it, and with the pronunciation basics, I don't think there is. Can I roll a history check to make sure I'm not an idiot?
Sure, you can roll a history check to see if you're an idiot or not.
Not that. Specifically,
If he's spelling the name right. Or
if
wrong.
I'm spelling
Oh.
the name right.
Yeah. I'll let you do a history check for that.
Yeah, baby!
It's a
I'm
good
gonna
thing you
feel
specify because I
fine.
was about to say just yes or no. You are not an idiot.
Yeah, I figured. I'm not gonna waste my time getting my dice out. What's my history? That's not good. 15!
15. There is no
Huh?
T.
There is no T in Alistar.
That is the wrong
I told you
pronunciation.
so. Bronzo and I knew
Okay.
it.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
what is the correct pronunciation?
It's Elisar, like Bronzo was saying.
Is it Elisar? Okay. Then I'm going to suffice the idea. I believe that it's E. Well, I believe this is correct. I haven't been here for most of the session. I'm gonna-
What's a session?
What does that mean?
He's
I was
Looks at him.
unconscious for a while. I believe that it's E. I think it's E-L. Because I know there's a fucking L, boys. I-S-A-R. And if there's an E in there, that's my mistake. But I don't think there is.
Just a double
Pretty sure
check.
it's-
Elisar.
Yeah, pretty sure.
All right. Well,
Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, yeah, you were right, Urkus. I'm an idiot. So I went scrolling all the way to the top because I thought he was at the very top, it's Lord L's ESTWAY. That was the guy I was fucking looking at, and I thought that was Elistar in my brain, and I refused to admit to myself that I was completely wrong.
yeah, Lord Estway is not Lord Elisar.
Yeah, that's
yes.
what I told him.
I'm an idiot, and I admit this, guys, openly.
It took you long enough. Now, I'm sorry.
This
I
is
hate
out of
to be a
character, not
bother.
in character.
I know. I'm sorry. I hate to be a waste of time, but we've got urgent business and I'd like to get it underway.
Hold on. We made a deal. Made a
Okay.
deal.
Sure.
First, we go to their hideout. Second, they give us some training. Third, they bring my minecart back to me. Fourth, I get the pillow so I don't
Are you
snore
fucking
earthquakes.
kidding me?
No, I'm being completely serious.
We we have so much shit to do.
Are you having an aneurysm out of stupidity? Because if so, I didn't
You
think you were.
fucking
I didn't think-
almost single-handedly
Don't you
caused
dare
a
say it,
fucking
Boris. I know what you're
genocide.
going to say.
You
Just
pissed
stop
me.
right now.
Do you know what I'm getting at?
I know what you're going to say. I've heard him say it. Do not say it.
No. I'm trying to
I'm-
offhand.
I know what
Dragon
you're
Ball Z
doing.
abridged.
I know what you're
Dragon Ball
doing.
Z
Yes. Wow, Vegeta. I didn't know you were that stupid.
abridged. I'm glad somebody knows what I was getting at.
Yeah, I know what you're doing.
Yeah, I
Stop.
also understood the joke.
I'm trying to pull a Nappa, bitch.
Boris. I'm going to be very direct with you right now.
When are you not?
Many times. I don't give a fuck about your minecart. And even if the training is beneficial, we have better shit to do.
Well,
We have more important shit to do.
Hey,
So
remember-
why the fuck are we here, Boris?
because we're on a whole different. Wait, where are we? Turns to like the
Wait.
turns to the. No, you shush. Where are we again? Like, what is this place called?
You're from Saedasos, right? That's where you said you're from. This is Vikafir.
We're in Vikafir. We're in the wrong entire.
Yeah, I
Realm,
picked that up
region.
from the conversation, mate.
Listen.
That's why I cut you off, because I already knew what you're gonna say.
They're willing
Let's-
to send us back home. Just they're going to. That's all they ask of us. Is to go there, do some training, and they'll probably send us home.
Well,
If you say with your minecart, I will shove my fucking hand so far up your ass, you'll be a puppet.
I wasn't just gonna say
Mine too.
just my minecart. I was also gonna say with the dead guy, with the corpse, because I still have it.
Fucking
If I may interject,
yes.
you don't have to stay for the training. It's just that's the condition to get the minecart.
I'm staying for the training.
What kind of training is it exactly?
It's an experimental training regiment. It's for
Okay.
new rangers. We're trying to test it out, but well, haven't had any new recruits recently to test it with.
So, do you
Can I
have an
try?
explanation of what exactly it is, or are we just gonna say it's experimental training and leave it at that until we do it?
Hey.
If I explain
Isn't
too
it-
much, then it's too easy.
See, that's why we
Oh,
have to
so
go
it's a
in.
bunch of riddles. That's
We're
Okay.
going
No.
in blind.
No, that's part of it.
We're going in. Oh, sir, I'm sorry. He just doesn't understand the fun of doing experimental training.
Boris. We just got out of a fucking genocide. Will you shut the fuck up for 1 second?
What's a genocide?
That's the word.
What's a genocide?
I'm gonna punch him. 19 to hit.
Can I? That fucking hits. Duh.
5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. Okay.
One of the guards is going to attempt to grapple you, Alexander.
Grapple me? Okay.
Are you going to contest it?
Passably, but probably not as hard as he would have, because in the back of his head he knows that he probably shouldn't be in a fight. But in the back of his head he knows that this is not good for the party. But
Yeah.
In the
currently,
back
he's
of
not in the good.
in the back of his
Not
head,
in a good-
Alexander realized I fucked up.
No, it wasn't an I fucked up. Alexander realized maybe I shouldn't be starting fights at the moment. Wait till later.
Yeah, because do you know how badly this hurts our reputation, you dick?
I got an 18 athletics check though.
You got beat by 1. It was a 19.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
alright.
fine. Alexander's just kind of staring daggers at Boris.
Can you both calm down, please?
Oh, I'm perfectly calm. He's just infuriated. I don't know
Okay,
why.
quit riling him up, though. That it's both of you were. You're getting on each other's nerves and you're getting on mine. All right. Now,
I am sorry.
Yep.
But he says words that I don't
you
understand.
can't
and I
say
have-
sorry and then say but. That you're either
No, no,
sorry
no.
or you're not.
I am sorry. Just he says words that I don't understand, and I asked him to explain it, and he just punched me.
So,
You
so
can
are
hear
you
his
sorry or not?
sigh.
I am sorry.
You
I
are
wanted
sorry.
I am sorry. I just wanted an explanation to the word, and he punched me in the face.
I don't think you
Again.
quite understand what I'm saying. Say
Oh,
yes
are
or
you
no.
asking-
It's not a yes.
Yes.
But.
Yes.
Yes, you are sorry. Good.
Yes.
Now, if I can finish my explanation, you don't have to do the training. There's going to be a delay in us checking the forest, trying to hunt down these perpetrators, and in general, it may take us a while to figure out everything that's going on. And we thought that we'd try this experimental training on some people who are willing to do it. But if y'all are in a hurry, like what it sounds like, then just give us a day to contact your Lord Elisar, and we'll get you on the closest skyship. Get you out of here.
I mean,
Okay?
there's not. In all honesty, I don't think we have anything too important to do off the top of my head.
We have assassins to kill, revenge to be had. We have things to do. But yes, let's spend the day doing this experimental training. See if it does us any good. And if it doesn't, when we get home, I'm kicking your fucking ass.
Says in giant. I'd like to see you try, little man.
And you know that I will because I've killed you before, you bitch-ass motherfucker. Try it. Try it, I dare you.
You
Right now, do it.
Alexander, you do know that almost got the 2 already.
There's 3 of them.
Yeah. So how would the 3rd one know?
Also, shouldn't we take time to rest? Maybe turn in the 2 bounties, because why did we get brutally thrown into a hole? Because he had the last assassin's skull in his bag.
Do you want to start this conversation? Because we can have this conversation, and at the end of this conversation, there will be no mercy for you.
You are currently being held down by a person.
And I promise you that if I tried hard enough, I could get out of it. No offense to you.
And
Leans into the captain. You might want to put him out to sleep, because he's not going to shut up. I'll go out too. If you want to put me out to sleep too, I'm fine with that.
I just need an answer.
Fine, fucking do the training.
So y'all are going to do
Yes,
the
Vince.
experimental training.
Yes.
I feel like the yes or no answer should be yes or no.
All right. Well. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect you guys to actually do it. It's rare that we ever have someone actually want to do our experimental trainings. They're typically pretty awful. But I promise this one's good.
Look.
In
He looks
current
the guy-
testing, only 3 people have died, so that's a good win.
He looks the guy dead in the eyes. By the time I was the age of 8, I have seen 26 kids die. Bring it on.
You know, I'm not even going to try and start a competition with you on that.
Yeah.
Because you would
Google
lose.
on-
Okay.
Doga on training is fucking crazy.
Whatever you say. So, I'm going to get you guys on the nearest boat and start sending you back. You're going to get in touch with Bastion and tell them that Captain Onyx sent you. Alright? Remember me specifically. If you tell them anyone else, probably won't listen to you.
So we talked to Bastion,
Yep.
and he sets us up with everything. Got it.
Yep, he should set you up with everything.
Does Bastion have a title?
Yep. Bastion.
Like, you're Captain Onyx. Does Bastion have a title?
Yes, Bastion. Aren't you paying attention?
I'm
mean,
asking you, mate.
If we had to give him a title, we would give him Old Man Bastion.
Oh, okay, thanks. Appreciate that.
He's
Good
just
clarification.
he's the oldest guy we have, and he just wants to go by the name Bastion.
You know what? That's fair enough.
Like,
Just fuck.
He may be one of the top of the Rangers Guild, but he doesn't really care.
Good. Neither do I. Let's get on a boat and go.
That's incredibly rude. Show respect to your elders.
Boris. Get on the fucking boat.
I'm Dad.
If I was your father, I would have strangled you already.
Trust me, he tried. He failed.
Okay.
The captain. I guarantee no one has anything to fucking say to that.
I don't think anybody
have-
really cares.
can we please go?
Yeah.
Can we-
go?
It's okay, Bronzo. It's okay.
Yeah, he calls over 2 guards. This is gonna be great. I can't wait to start this training. Alright. I'll see you guys in probably about 5 hours. It's gonna take a while to clean up.
All right. Hey, Bronzo, quick question.
Yeah.
The guards start escorting you guys out.
As we're walking out, I want to have this conversation with Bronzo. So, when we get back to wherever we see the... You're going to have to tell me again.
Yeah, that's the rest.
Cia de Esos, right?
Siete Sos.
Siete Sos. Once we get back there, do you want to go, like... Do you want to come with me to talk to Piper, see how she's doing?
I want to go
Yeah,
talk
but
You're not allowed
that'd
to
be
go.
nice.
Okay, and I'll go with that. Simple. Easy.
I'm going to put you on a list, buddy.
At least I was the person who actually cared.
I cared. I just kind of got busy with assassins and... No, I'm still kind of new to this whole parenting thing. By a month and a half. Before
One of the
it was
guard
just
says,
a-
I completely understand. Got a 3-month-old. Cutest little thing,
I mean-
but I get wrapped up with work.
I mean, she's adopted, but I still treat her as my own child. Kind of like it was kind of pushed on me to her grandma dying. Kind of sad.
He just kind of turns around. Never mind. Can't relate to this dude.
He tried, and I made it too realistic. I told the situation too truthfully.
How long is this boat ride going to be?
Should take about... I'd say it's probably about a 15-minute ride.
Okay. Are we on the boat right now, or are we waiting for the boat?
Y'all are just about to get to the boat. Y'all are walking
very
through the
good.
woods right now.
Very
By the way,
cool.
I want two of you, y'all get to choose who, to make perception checks.
I'd like to
I
be
don't-
one.
I don't
I
have
want-
good perception. Go for it.
I have a +3 to perception. If anybody
I
has
have
a higher
a +6.
+6 is gonna be better.
Yeah, but he said 2 of us.
Two
And
of you
there's
make it.
there's one other people, I think.
Does
Oh
anybody
wait, no,
else?
that's persuasion. I have a +4.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, there's
Alright.
two other people in the party. Urkus
Yeah.
and Necrom.
Urkus and Necrom, do you guys want to do it? They're not
Perception,
responding.
right?
Sure.
Yeah, perception.
Damn it.
I've got an okay score for it.
Shit, why'd I click that? I did not mean to click that.
Teen.
What was it?
Teen.
I accidentally clicked athletics. Ignore that.
I keep on
athletics
hearing the
one.
word teen, but not the first
Yeah, I
part of
heard
it.
teen.
Teen.
A 12 plus 6, an 18.
18.
Oh, wait, that's pretty not bad.
So
I got
What'd you
16.
get? A teen. Wait, what?
what are you, fucking Joe Biden now?
No. He gets them before their teens. So, 18, and then who was the other perception?
That was Bronza
16.
with the 16.
16. Y'all don't notice any movement in the tree lines, just the standard fauna messing through. So, seems to be
Wait.
alright.
I detect anything undead.
No undead detected in the area.
Well.
Except for, a faint pulse from within yourself.
I mean, yeah.
Otherwise, you're good.
I asked the guard. So, is there anything to eat on the ship? Because I don't think I've eaten anything in like 2 days.
Yeah, we got a little bit of food. Would you rather just wait until we get somewhere?
I think I'll wait until we get to the hideout because I'm quite famished. I have not eaten in 2 days.
Oh, Chipotle.
Okay, so you will wait. Yes? No?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, I will wait.
Yeah. Your voice, it confuses me. So,
My voice confuses you?
yeah, very much.
Oh.
I don't deal with a lot of Goliaths.
Are there a lot of Goliaths in this
No,
region?
majority of them got
continent?
killed. Mostly by
Oh,
other
that's-
Goliaths.
That sounds about right. But
Yeah.
are there still some Goliaths around? Like,
Very few. Majority of them were either killed or disappeared, so.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But yeah, every now and then we get some from like the Infinite Market or something. Some of those
The
guys
Infinite?
come through.
The Infinite Market. What the hell is that?
Where are you from again?
Theodisos.
Yeah, that makes sense why you wouldn't have heard of it. Yeah, I won't bust your brain over it.
No, I'm willing to learn. I'm not completely stupid.
Basically, it's an infinite market.
You know, that makes sense with the name.
Yeah, there you go.
A little more Could you give a little
So-
more detail?
Like, do they trade slaves there or something?
No.
Or is, like, I don't. I'm asking questions.
What's
Like,
wrong
I'm
with you?
trying to-
No, they wouldn't trade people.
I don't know.
At least they
about
don't
this
anymore.
place. Okay. So they trade.
That was outlawed a
everything
long
so
time
far.
ago.
So they trade everything, anything you could desire except for people. Got it. Just making sure.
Yeah, so long as it's not humanoid right violations, you tend to be alright.
So goblin doesn't count, right?
That's a humanoid.
Really? Cobalt?
Yes! Yes, that's a humanoid!
Oh wow. Ogalan crates do not have that standard.
What he's referring to is what he considers food. Don't
Yes.
bother with him.
That's a tad bit concerning, to say the least.
You should be very concerned. When I met him, he had just recently eaten a goblin.
Yeah.
I do not know what you're talking
Okay.
about.
It's only concerning for one reason. Hey Jim, you ready to take off? And you just see this goblin pop up. Yep, we're good. We're ready to go.
Alexander would like to start making a little, a wooden trinket.
I didn't say I was that hungry.
So, what kind of trinket are you trying to make?
I'm just trying to make, kind of like a little doll.
A little ball.
Or you know, like a little wooden doll.
A little doll. Got it. Alright. Roll a performance.
A performance plus woodcarver tools?
Yep.
Yeah, baby. Performance is a +3. Not bad.
So,
Show us
the
your
rest of you
rolls.
guys, is there anything you want to do on the short journey over?
That would
Rethink my
technically
life
be-
decisions.
I think that would technically be a 12.
No, you got a 7 plus 3.
Yeah, plus a 2 because I have proficiency in woodcarver's tools.
Okay, so,
Do you have woodcarver's tools
Yes.
in your inventory?
Yes.
Oh. Well, fuck you.
yeah, that would be a technical 12 then.
Very cool.
Where are your woodcarver's tools?
They should be in my backpack.
I don't see it.
You don't?
Oh, it ain't there.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
They should be right
Have you
under the
checked
water
your
skin. I
person
see them right
pocket?
here. They should be right under the water skin.
I'm just not seeing it on my screen.
Try. I don't know, man. I can take a
Have
picture
you
of it.
checked the prison
I mean-
pocket?
I'll let
I
you
mean-
have it for this time,
Well, here, hang on.
and
'cause I
we'll
have
figure it
I have
out
this-
after session.
Hey, he's letting you have it. Just let it go. Let it go.
Okay, I will.
We'll figure it out after session. So, what are y'all doing? So Bronzo's rethinking his life decisions. Roll a wisdom save.
Can I attune to the gloves of swimming and climbing?
Not quite long enough of a journey for you to be able to do that. That would take roughly an hour.
Damn. All right, that's fair.
Can I take the rapier out of my backpack and just like attach it to my hip, the other side, like on the opposite side of the rapier?
Yep, you can do that. And Urkus,
I got a
Yeah,
are you doing anything?
I don't think so.
Can I
Alrighty.
Can I do one thing? Because since I couldn't do the glove thing, can I try doing something else?
Sure. Also, Bronzo, I'll
Can I-
tell you what happened in just a second.
Can I like look around to see if there's like anything to? This is gonna shock everybody to read. Like, is there anything like I could read or do?
There doesn't seem to be anything.
Not even underneath. There's like no like maps to read or anything.
Nowhere you can access seems to have any books.
Oh well. And Boris is gonna just, I don't know, look out at the ocean.
Okay. Bronzo,
I got a 6.
with your 6, you begin to question what it's all for. And, well, it doesn't quite make sense why you're doing this. You begin to have that thought, and then all of a sudden, just that voice inside your head pops up. Just, is everything alright?
Just thinking.
Yeah, you seem to be questioning your life choices.
Yeah, I don't know how I really ended up here.
Well, do you regret ending up here?
Hmm.
So you don't regret it, but you don't know how you got here.
No, I don't regret it.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next.
Well, I know whenever I started thinking about this, I just tried to think of the next way in which I could improve my training so that I could help out my ward.
I'm sorry, sir. Could you please excuse your fucking self?
That sound.
You just hear Bronzo start beeping loudly. It's not actually.
But either way. So, I'm not sure what you do for fun. Do you, like, are you a kind of person who likes to train for fun?
The most fun thing I've done is watching poker games and adventuring with my friends. But I don't really know much else.
Maybe you could really try and learn that game of poker. That's just a thought. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not the best
Okay.
at giving advice. I try my
Well, you-
best, though. Obviously, my
You are a
advice didn't
teacher,
go
aren't you?
very well, so.
You were a teacher, aren't you?
I was. Well. He seemed to turn out alright, but. I was also an advisor, and that did not turn out alright.
Well, at least you taught something good to someone. So that must mean some good.
You may be right. Hope you find what your purpose is.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, Boris, remind me, what did you say you were doing again?
I'm just looking off into the ocean.
Looking off into the ocean.
It could be daydreaming. Could be doing a lot of things. Just looking off into the ocean.
Alright.
Mine basically goes blank.
Eventually, you see off in the distance a harbor. And Captain says, all right, we're about 3... I don't know, yeah, that's about 3 yonders. Yeah, we're about 3 yonders off.
Does that mean 3 minutes?
No. It's,
Oh?
it's a unit of distance, not time.
Oh. I really want to joke like, I really want to make more smart for just a single second, but I can't. Just for a brief comment, just to fuck with one person.
Can we transfer yonders to freedom units?
So how far away is it then?
About 12 football fields.
How many American Eagles is that?
I don't know. It's about 45,000 hamburgers.
Dang, that's gonna take a while.
About like 3-ish whales.
3-ish. Shit,
Only
3-ish?
So,
Only 3-ish?
y'all,
Like how much ish?
y'all have arrived. I'm not going to explain what a yonder is. Y'all can figure that out another time. Or y'all can question people what a yonder is.
Thank you, Mr. Captain.
Oh, anytime.
Is he? What race is he?
He is a goblin.
Forrest turns away. Not that hungry yet. And he says to himself, "In giant." It's not in that's not in common. In giant. Not that hungry yet. Proceeds to go try to find what was his name? Bastion? Yeah, Bastion.
Yep. Y'all are heading to find Bastion. Now give me just a second.
Just a reminder, we have to tell that we're with what's his face. Also,
Whoa.
hello, whoever came back. Hey!
That's a new person.
Glad to see you, man.
Hello. Jeb, have you explained what's going on?
Not yet. I was going to explain. So, y'all are going to meet Bastion. And what we're doing right here is a fun little thing I like to call AI character.
So you're letting somebody from the other group jump in as one of your characters.
No, he is controlling a... Like, we spent the weekend trying to set up a character, like, explain it to an AI, and it's going to play as this character.
ChatGPT is role playing as this character, and I am going to be the go-between.
Okay, this is fucking great.
Yep. So, y'all are now going to be introduced to Bastion. Bastion is a 6'3", kind of rusted over Warforged, standing at the front gate.
Oh god. It's actually Bastion from Overwatch.
Hello! Like he waves his hand.
Bastion just kind of gives a slight salute.
What is your name?
He seems to be processing right now, just kind of registering what's going on. And then all of a sudden he just
Start hearing you start hearing dial up.
just Hello. I am Bastion, a Warforged and a mentor at the Rangers Guild in the world of Icofear.
You're the person we need to talk to. Captain... Fuck, what's his name again?
X, I believe.
What was that? Necron? What was that, Necron? I did
I
not hear.
think it was Captain Onyx.
Yeah, it was Onyx.
Captain
It
Onyx
It was
sent-
not Captain. It was not Captain Onyx. Well, it was. I'm sorry, I was wrong. It is Captain Onyx. I just misread his name.
Captain Onyx sent us to you to do, I don't know.
Zo starts beeping loudly.
Sebastian just kind of looks confused at you, Bronzo, then looks back at the rest of you. Glad to see that Captain Onyx has sent you. I am always eager to assist the members of the Rangers Guild. Please, share with me the details of the tasks you've been sent to complete. Shall do my utmost to assist you in any way I can.
He told us to come talk to you and wait until he returned to do special training with us later. If I remember correctly.
I believe he said it was experimental training.
Special experimental, what's the difference?
Once again, the eyes kind of go blue for a second. He just seems to be processing. And one of the guards kind of nudges you. Sometimes it takes him a minute. He's an old soul. But he gets the job done.
Leans in, how old is he?
Can I recognize the model?
Bronzo, you cannot recognize the model.
Dang, he's old.
Well, mostly because it's a model type you've never seen before.
Different region, so different models, bud.
Different model.
Oh, yeah. True. It's like comparing a Tesla to a Nissan.
Did the guy give me an answer? Did the guy give me an answer or no?
I love this. This is great. Here is the answer y'all receive as he just kind of perks back up again. I see. Well then, it would seem that Captain Onyx has some training planned for you. I shall make sure to be ready when he returns. In the meantime, would you like to peruse the Rangers Guild library? I'm an archivist here. I would be happy to show you around and share some of the knowledge contained within its walls. Or perhaps you would like to engage in a game of chess to pass the time. I'm quite skilled at the game and would welcome the opportunity to prove my mastery.
Boris raises a hand. Can I get something to eat, then go to that library, please?
Kind of processes for a second.
Okay, turns back to the guard. Okay, how old is he? Like, seriously.
He's like, I don't know, like, he's one of the first guys here. This is an old guild.
How old is this guild?
You said he was he said he was rusted over, right?
Yeah.
Can I
We're not.
can I try to examine to see like how old the rust is? Like, how long the rust has been there?
Make a perception check. And Boris, as you're asking this question, all of a sudden he just perks back up again. Of course, Boris. Allow me to show you the mess hall where you may partake in a meal. Afterward, I shall be happy to give you a tour of the Rangers Guild library. Follow me. And he just boom, 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 and starts
Turns
walking
back
in.
Did we tell him our names, or did he just guess that? Okay, I'm just going. Boris follows.
So yeah, 21.
21. Those are some deep-rooted, like, that's some pretty deep rust that he has there. You could tell that he is roughly 1,000 some odd years old.
Oh, fuck, wow. I was way off in my assumption.
He seems to be at least 1,000 years old.
God. Well, damn.
We're running off of Windows XP.
Oh, Parth, quick question. I try praying, I'd give, like, as we're walking, I try to give a quick prayer to my god of conquest.
On a conquest
Does he
one.
respond?
Roll a religion check.
Roll a religion check. Let's see, where's religion? Religion. -1. Great. 8. So that rolled really weird. It like rolled like and it hit the side of the screen and it like stopped in between 9 and 19. Weird. Hello?
Give me just 1 second.
Okay, you're good. Just I awkward silence during D&D confuses me.
It's good. It's good. So repeat your question again, so that I make sure that I understand what you're asking for me.
I'm giving a quick prayer to the god of conquest to see if he can hear me or not.
And
Or if I
your
can communicate.
check was an 8.
Yes.
He heard you.
Did he try to smite me again?
That's only 2 radiant damage.
It's only he did.
You just get this splitting headache.
Good, he's still testing me to see if I'm still a true warrior.
You just hear this little voice in your head. It's like, I hate you.
That is some of the
You just get hit in the head by a beer can from the sky.
Why does he hate me so much? I praise him so much.
You pray to him, and whenever he doesn't answer, you immediately drop him and go for the God of Ale.
I didn't drop him this time.
You're a 2-timer on him, and he's just like, nope, I'm done with him.
Did you do something to like? I'm pretty sure whatever happened just smite you.
Bastion eventually gets to one of the doors and just and opens it
I'm going to stream my screen so Jeb can read it. It's up to you guys if you want to also look at the output, but it kind of would, I don't know, might break a little bit of the behind the scenes stuff. It's just to reduce the delay so I don't have to keep messaging Jeb
Send it
the
over.
output. Yeah.
Fair enough.
No worries, man. Also, Theron, it's nice to see you, man.
Yep. Good to see you guys too. And I've never joined, and I kind of dropped out of the play-by-post, but yeah.
It happens.
Boris turns to Necrom and says, "Oh, that's just a test of my will and my faith." The god of conquest.
We'll go with that.
Yes, because that is the only right answer, and that's the only answer.
And so, the door opens to the mess hall, as y'all are given access to it. What are y'all going to do?
Boris would like to slot his entire plate. He'd like to fill his plate up and devour all of it.
Alright.
I would look for apples, as promised.
Roll investigation.
Alright.
You know what? Can I help Bronzo look for apples?
You can either roll an additional investigation yourself, or you can just give Bronzo advantage.
I'll give Bronzo advantage.
Alright.
Nice.
So, Boris pigs out on the food that is given to him. And
You describe it to me.
it's not very tasty.
Boris doesn't care. He's had worse and better.
Yeah, it's just a
Mostly
standard
worst.
slot. Like, what you would expect for there to be whenever it's a low-budget military group.
Boris eats that shit up happily.
As per expected. Bronzo, you find a couple apples, not very many though.
I give them to Skip. Well, I just whistle for him, then give them to him.
And the rest of you guys, y'all doing anything?
I'm gonna head to the library that he mentioned and just try and catch up on history and everything.
So you're going to head out of the mess hall.
Hey, Parth. Quick question.
Hi.
What kind of what is the flavor of the meal? Is it savory, sour, sweet, bitter, salty?
Non-existent.
Oh shit! I don't have one of those listed, so
There is no flavor to this thing. It's just slop.
that's fair.
Is nutrient paste.
It tastes like water and air in the worst way possible.
It's nutrient. No, I like
It is
Bronze's
100%
better.
nutrient paste.
I like the fact it's nutrient based.
Yep. So, Necrom, as you kind of approach near the door again,
Shit, my chair.
Bastion just kind of steps in the way. Hello. Do you need assistance?
Yeah, could you show me to where your library is?
Bastion just starts processing again.
What the fuck?
And the guard just kind of pats him on the shoulder. Just, he tries his best.
Yeah, I know.
Bastion just perks up again. Of course, I would be happy to show you the way to the Rangers Guild library. This way, if you please. The library is one of the most important places in the guild as he starts stomping down the hall, as it contains all the records of the recruits and the history of the Rangers Guild. I take great pride in maintaining its shelves and ensuring that its knowledge is preserved for future generations.
Start. Oh, thank you.
And so y'all begin heading that way.
Why the fuck is my chair doing this shit?
Bastion, hearing you say thank you, you're most welcome, friend. If there is anything else I may assist you with, do not hesitate to ask. And then stops at a door and opens it up.
So, you said you had the history of the Rangers Guild here. Do you have anything? Do you have like the history of anything else, or is that it?
Starts processing again. Also, Boris, Bronzo, Urkus, and Alexander,
Yes.
since you're also inside the mess hall, y'all notice that Bastion and Necrom have disappeared. Bastion responds to you, Necrom. The primary focus of the Rangers Guild Library is, of course, the history of the Rangers themselves. However, we do have some records and knowledge related to the wider world of Vikafir as well. As an archivist, it is my duty to maintain and catalog this information, so that it may be used by future generations to better understand the world around us. If you have any specific questions or topics you would like to know more about, I would be happy to help you find the information you seek.
Just general history.
Turn into Dan? That's a joke.
Just-
Sorry.
General history of the land. If you could show me to where those are.
Starts the process again. So, Alexander, are you doing anything right now, by the way? Inside the mess hall?
Right now, he is continuing the carve, and he's probably going to just kind of focusing on the carving. His mind is off elsewhere, but his
I just want to get my first paycheck and buy a new chair.
what?
Sorry, I broke my chair just now.
Good job.
So,
Reminds me of the time where I broke my stool.
the rest of y'all doing anything right now?
Well, after I finish my meal, I'd like to try to go find the library.
One of the guards just said, where you heading?
I had to find the library.
Oh, yeah. Bastion already took one of your friends. I don't know which one. He already took him down there. Come on.
All right, thank you.
Bastion kind of leans over to you, Necrom, and says, "Of course, I shall lead you to the section of the library where we keep records of the history of Vikafir. This way, if you please. Allow me to show you the shelves containing books and scrolls." Oh, wow, that's a fun word to say. Chronicling the major events and histories of the different regions and peoples of our world. I hope you find what you're looking for. And then leans back up and starts walking toward the door again.
Chronicling.
Thank you.
He's chronicling.
He's chronicling.
Like the Chronicles of
He's
Narnia.
chronically
Yep. chronicling.
All right.
I guess I start reading from earliest records to present time.
All right. A lot of names are unfamiliar to you, like stuff very bizarre history. Is there anything specific you are looking for inside of these history books, or are you just wanting a general history?
Is there
General
someone
history,
named
I guess,
Jojo?
yeah.
All right. After session, I will send you that general history.
Is there someone
But-
named Jojo in this bizarre adventure?
Sadly, no.
Damn.
What? What? Do you mean Jonathan Joestar? Yeah, we just met him.
Yeah,
He's
there's
one
a
of the Jonathan.
Jonathan, but not a JoJo.
Hmm.
His name is Jonathan Smith. He's just a standard ranger.
So he has a stand. I see.
Yeah. Definitely.
I would like to join them.
Stands are ghosts-ish, right?
No.
Oh, well,
We're not getting into JoJo. I haven't even
Yep,
got past
yep.
part 3 yet.
Haven't seen it yet. Hopefully someday I'll see it. Let's not get into it right now. Awesome.
It's long from what I've heard.
Awesome.
Me who hasn't got past like chapter 8.
Am I the only JoJo man here? Probably.
I've watched some JoJo's. I've watched part 1 and 2. I just haven't got to part 3 yet.
You're not a JoJo.
I've tried reading the manga, but I can't get into it. I always get distracted.
Anyways,
do you get distracted by those big pecs?
Did I finally get to the library?
Yes, y'all arrive at the library and Bastion is standing at the door.
Hello, Bastion. I have a question for you.
He starts to process what you just said. Oh. Greetings, friend. Please, ask away. I shall do my best to provide you with the information you seek.
Do you have, I guess, general history of this continent or this region and its military history by any chance? Tactics, I guess, specifically.
Ah, I see you're interested in the military history and tactics of this region. Well, we have several books and scrolls in the library that cover those topics. Let me show you to the appropriate section. This way, if you please. I hope you find
Thank
what you're looking for. If you need any assistance
Thank
or
you.
have any further questions, do not hesitate to ask.
Thank you. I will sure do ask.
And he goes back to the door again to find the rest of you. So, the remaining people are Alexander, Ronzo, and Arcus. Necrom, like I said, I'll get you that information some point soon. Hopefully. Hopefully it won't take me too long to give you a general history, but 2 important things you need to know. 1 is that this place, if I can pull up the document itself, where'd the document go? Where's it at in the document?
Gone.
Let me scroll down to it.
Reduced to Adam.
No, I still got the document. I got the proof. Vikafir, where in the world is that? Vikafir. Yes, I forgot about this part. Yes. Yes.
Oh, no.
Okay, so each realm has a respective deity. This one is Wimgir, god of blessing. Also, the other
God of
piece of
what?
information you need to know, Necrom, is that this entire region is a bunch of different city-states. So, that's the 2 general things I can tell you right now, and I'll give you a more detailed history at a later time.
okay, well,
And then Boris, you get a general military tactics book.
seem to recognize
Yay.
the name.
Boris would like to start studying and reading it and seeing from what military tactics that he knows from his homeland how he can implement their tactics or see if he can adapt.
Intelligence check.
Huh?
Shut up, you're not the DM.
He's not wrong though. Intelligence check.
Damn it! Can't it be wisdom?
Nope.
Damn it!
No, I'll allow a wisdom check. I'll allow.
So, thank you.
Also,
Still get a fucking nat 1.
yep. Alexander, Bronzo, Urkus. Bastion just kind of perks up and starts speaking to you guys. Good friends. I couldn't help but notice that you were here in the library. I am quite skilled at the game of chess and was wondering if any of you might be interested in a friendly game. It can be a good way to pass the time and test one's strategic skills. What do you say?
I'll play you. I'll play you.
I've never played.
Understood. He just begins to process.
If you use any of that fucking chat GPT cheating shit,
I'm afraid I do not understand what you mean by that. And Bastion says, excellent. I accept your challenge. Please follow me to the chess table. May the best strategist win.
he follows.
Alright. Now, give me just 1 second.
I want to know a
Maybe.
fun fact about AI chess.
I saw what you did there. And, well... yeah. For anyone who didn't see what he is streaming right now, he just swapped
It's
over to a
chess.com.
chessboard.
Yeah, chess.com.
I'm not sure if I'm going to run it like that or if I'm going to run it as a intelligence challenge. I'm on the
I think I
fence.
should just actually.
Actually play chess.
I like chess.
Yeah, just send your moves in the League of Adventurers chat. Play a game of chess, see if you win.
Okay, bet. I'm gonna ask Bastion if he would like to play black or white.
And Bronzo, you were going to say something.
Oh. I was just gonna say that I wanted to take a general look through the library and see if anything really stuck out. Literally. Or...
This library is set up in an odd fashion. It seems to be a seven-sided shape, with each one having a main doorway. Each of the walls having a main doorway. Alexander, can you see the...
I can.
Okay, good deal. So yeah, whenever you want, just...
I posted my response in the League of Adventures.
Good deal. So, you notice that it is a seven-sided shape, and all the bookshelves seem to angle in to form an inner ring, a mid-level ring, and then an outer ring.
That's a lot of books.
There's also, you'll notice that some bookshelves will begin to float up, others will float down and swap.
Oh.
Full bookshelf
That is
swapping.
Interesting. Like, they just swap places?
They just swap places.
Huh. Well, being the child Bronzo is, he just kind of runs, well, not runs, but goes through the caverns of books and looks for anything interesting.
Alright.
Like 1001 dad jokes.
So, Urkus and... yeah, that would be it. Urkus, anything you want to do during this time that y'all are in the library?
I'd say look around for books or something, but I don't know what books I would be looking for because I'm not a wizard. I can't learn magic.
Is there any kind of
Um,
knowledge that you want to learn? Doesn't have to be arcane. It just can be knowledge.
Actually, could it be arcane? Anything I could find about crossing planes, like we did.
You can
You know,
indeed
like
look
the
for that.
interdimensional travel.
Investigation.
All right.
And I'll give you advantage.
Ooh.
Just because I feel like that would be something that's I kind of want to give
Natural
you guys
20.
Yes.
Let's go.
Let's stinking go. So what y'all have done is y'all have crossed the realm rift. You have, well, do you have proficiency in history?
A solid no.
A solid no. Okay, so
I've
you
got a-
don't know where
I've
the
got an
realm,
intelligence.
the realm rift came from. You don't know where it came from. However, you do know that it is something that divides the realms by thousands of miles. And so between each realm there is a giant expanse of cloud, and beneath that, people suspect that there is some kind of void. And within that void, no one knows what's down in there. But there is a giant expanse which is impossible to cross with conventional means. So teleportation has been a common method to get across this gap. But then there was the invention of sky ships, sky raiders, and sky battlecraft. All of which are able to cross between. Sky battlecraft having the hardest time because it just has enough fuel right now in a lot of places. There are some more technologically advanced that have really good ones, but typically it has just the right amount of fuel to get across. And so it has to stop and get refueled whenever it gets there. Sky ships have good amount of fuel so they can get across. Sky raiders typically have to jump points from some of the broken pieces within this cloud expanse. So that's what you know about realm travel.
Okay. I think that raises more questions than answers, but we're getting
As
somewhere.
it should. Yep. So. Okay. So, as all this is happening, as y'all are kind of investigating, Bronzo, you eventually find a dad joke book.
Nice.
It seems to be a custom written one. Like someone had put, like they actually put in that. So, seems like the people here can add to the library. So, as y'all are investigating the library, eventually, after roughly 5 hours have passed, all of a sudden,
Question. Could every hour Boris try to re-understand his knowledge of the military history or no?
Boris can keep thinking about it, but, you know.
You can't re-roll?
I'll allow you one reroll. That's it. One.
That's thank you. You said wisdom is okay, right?
Wisdom is okay.
Okay, that's better. That's a 4.
A 4? No. It's still
That's fair.
quite above your pay grade. It's like,
Fair enough.
why are they hiding in trenches? Like, that's stupid. You go out there and fight with an axe.
All right.
The cowards.
Can I ask Ashton a quick question before you get onto that?
Bastion is currently wrapped up in a chess game. It seems to be kind of focused.
Fair enough.
He's using.
So you try and talk
95%
with him, but
of
Bastion
baseball.
does not respond. It just keeps on commenting on the game itself.
All right, I'll be right back then. Peace out, Girl Scouts, for a bit.
All right.
Okay.
Well, the 5-hour time passes, and Captain Onyx steps in. Just, where's everyone? Trainees, where are you all at?
What is everyone doing?
Everyone seems to be finding their own books or playing chess. That's the only two things that people are doing inside of a library.
Huh. Bronzo gets up from the ground. He was laying down. And he says, I'm here.
Hey, where is everyone?
I saw Alexander go play chess with Bastion.
Oh, he loves doing that. Yeah. Can't get enough of chess, apparently. Well, and so there's you. Bastion, you said was with Alexander. Which one's that, if you don't mind me again?
I actually don't remember what he looks like.
You fucking kidding, mate? I'm Australian. I'm a Pildoran, mate.
Oh,
Oh
I know
shit!
that.
Bastion would know that I'm a Pildoran!
Maybe.
Because he's 1,000 years old!
Maybe. Bastion knows a lot of things. And like I said, roughly 1,000. Roughly. Could be more, could be less. But he knows a lot.
I think this is in here somewhere. Do I see Urkus by looking around?
Urkus isn't that hard to find. Like, he's kind of out in the middle of one of the things, and he's reading through a book currently, and you see the name of the book, and it's The Simplified Form of Realm Travel, a History.
Yeah, he's right there.
Okay. So, got him. Got you. Where's Greyman?
Oh, I think he's been yelling at that book in the other room for an hour or so.
Yep, sounds about right. And then where's Deadman?
Oh, he's in here too. And I assume he's been like going along this one wall, slowly going through each book.
Yeah, that's probably what Necrom would be doing. But if Necrom would like to explain otherwise.
I've basically just been going through the entire history section, and I'm assuming it's being cataloged chronologically according to time.
Yeah, so there are like summative history books that have a good bit of information. There are more specified events that are written across. So which one are you doing? Summative or specific events?
I'm basically just trying to get as much information as I can.
As much information as you can. Okay. So you'd probably do some summatives then. So yeah, eventually it starts to become repetitive, but you are still getting more and more updated versions. One of the earliest ones is from roughly 400 years ago.
I just realized how we got here.
What?
By boat?
No. How we got to this realm? Jonik's teleportation spell might have messed up, or he, somehow got interfered or messed up with. Because remember how we got out there? Jonik teleported us.
Well, that wouldn't explain the void, though. We almost fell into the void. The void wouldn't be here.
That's the only thing I can think of is that we got his teleportation messed up, and we got sent here. Or there was some interference. Maybe getting so close to a void spot caused that interference and teleport us here.
But that wouldn't explain why we nearly fell into said void spot.
As I said, the void spot might have caused interference. Who knows? I'm working on limited knowledge here, and I'm the dumbest character in the entire group. I think this is kind of like smart-ish. So let me have my moment, okay?
I mean, blind leading the blind.
Alright, back to what you were saying, Parth. My bad for interrupting.
You're good, you're good.
I'm trying to remember what I was saying.
You were talking about books with Necrom, about whether there was...
Right. The oldest one's 400 years old, and eventually you start to get some repetitive, so you just start skipping towards the end and catching up on the new stuff. But they catch you right around your latest one was published 70 years ago.
Huh.
But you are barely even cracking the surface of the history lines.
Oh, so they came to get us for training?
What he did was he arrived and he was trying to find everyone, figure out what was going on. So have y'all been to the quarters yet? Y'all have bed arrangements and all that?
Oh no, we've been here for the last 5 hours. Speaking of which, I have a question.
Yeah, fire away.
And he holds up the book. I'd give you guys some money to keep this book.
Yeah, I'd rather keep that one. That one's
Really?
That one is a only copy version, written by one of our old members.
Ah.
So,
Is there a possibility to make a copy and I take the copy, or I'll pay for it if necessary?
Well, you see, maybe. We'll have to discuss this next time we have a meeting.
Fair enough.
We'll keep in touch about it.
Got it.
So, yeah, let me just go ahead and take you guys over to the chambers where y'all can stay in.
Okay.
Who all's rooming together? We got 2 people per room, so need to know who goes where.
I recommend Bronzo and Necron sleep together because they do not need to sleep, I think. So they can entertain each other all night.
Well,
You do?
not really sleep, but rest.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it sleep. We do
I mean,
need.
You get the
I guess-
4-hour period of rest, right?
Pretty much.
More of us get 6.
But it's not really rest. It's just. It tends to become a statue.
Look, you two sleep or rest faster than us. You two should be together in the same room, okay?
I want to sleep with our kids.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd say,
well,
wouldn't
sorry for me assuming, Bronzo. I am
Wouldn't
sorry.
wouldn't it be more beneficial to have somebody who doesn't need as much rest to go with somebody who does need rest for safety reasons?
Why?
I don't think you'd need
why-
any issues with safety here.
Yeah, like, come on. They're not gonna try to cut their throats in our sleep.
No, we wouldn't do that.
See?
That's old
Can I roll
training
an insight-
regiments. We don't do that anymore.
Can I? Can I roll an insight check on that
I
guy?
was gonna say, can I roll an insight check as well?
Oh yeah, both of y'all can roll insight.
Okay,
That's an
I'll roll my
11.
insight.
God damn it! Why am I rolling so fucking
Base.
poorly today? What does an 11 give me?
Insight. Oh, that's good as well. Great. Wait.
Did I beat you on insight?
Nope, tied. Man, Can I cast guidance on myself?
So bad.
Yes, you
Like,
can.
Okay.
I was gonna say, just accept the
Well,
fact
that
you-
did. That did frick all. +1.
So we have a 12 and 11. What does an 11 give on an insight check of this guy?
I'm just gonna tell you now. I'm not gonna tell you what kind of check it was, whether it's persuasion or deception. But it was a natural 20.
Oh fuck!
So
Wow, frick.
Anyways, which one would it be? Well, not that, but like, what do we get insight wise?
Oh,
I mean,
we
y'all
can't
didn't really
tell.
specify what y'all are wanting.
I'm
to
trying to
figure
get like I'm trying to get like a sense of the person that we're talking to.
I'm just basically trying to see, I guess, any hidden meaning in what he said.
No indication on what kind of person he is, and no detectable hidden meaning on what he said.
Yeah, I got a natural 20.
He seemed to be straight on, just telling you, jokingly, but he seemed to just straight up tell you, that's an old regiment.
Okay. Well, how are we gonna do this? Because I guess, I mean, Bronzo wants the same room as bunk with Urkus. That's okay. Akram, who do you want to bunk with? You want to bunk with me or Alexander?
I don't
Or
care.
Arthur? You want to bunk with me, Alexander, or Arthur?
You guys sort it out, and I'll just take what's left.
I'm asking you, okay, I'm going to narrow down the choices. Alexander or me?
I'll just room with Alexander.
Okay. I room with Arthur.
This is bound to go well.
See, there's a reason why I kept doing that, because I know Alexander would try to kill me in my fucking sleep.
Alright, so the room arrangements are what? Like, break it down for me so then I can type it down.
Oris and Arthur are together.
Boris and Arthur,
Necrom and Alexander.
Necrom and Alexander,
Bronzo and Urkus.
Bronzo Urkus.
And Skips is in the stables with all the other horses.
Right.
Those poor horses.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
poor. I won't.
Yeah, those
I will
poor
not-
fucking horses.
It's gonna look like the scene out of The Thing where just all of them are eaten. Just
I was gonna say, I will not be surprised if the horses are just
gone.
gone.
There's
the
no
next
blood.
morning.
Used to Adams.
All
There's
right.
no blood.
It's it's just bits of fur. Not even strands. Not even
It's not
strands.
even
Just small
bits.
bits.
There's not even that. It's gone. Everything that could have traced the other horses being here is just gone.
Or abducted or eaten.
Why not both?
Why not both?
That's also an option.
We're talking about. We're talking about.
We're talking about the horse that
Skips.
we're still assuming that he ate a cleric.
Oh, yes, he most definitely ate a
Absolutely.
fucking cleric.
Well, he won't get that lucky next time.
You're not trying to investigate him and see if he's a devil horse. And just don't ever say it out loud that you're going to, okay, buddy? 'Cause it'll end badly for you.
So,
Uh,
as y'all
I wouldn't
determine
say
your
that.
room arrangements, Onyx kind of looks over. We'll get him later. Hopefully, he'll be well rested for the training tomorrow. So, I have a question for you all. How would you like to do this training regiment? There's 6 things that you must do. You can do it in any order. So, what order would you like to do it in?
What order do you recommend it?
what are these things?
I really don't have a recommendation, actually. I think that any version of it would be good, mostly because I've never tried this.
Fair enough. Also, fair warning about the horse. Keep an eye on it. But just it
It'll
might
be
be a
fine.
good idea.
It'll be
Oh god, no. I'm 99% sure he ate the cleric.
fine. He ate a what?
You weren't there for that. You
I was
you
no,
weren't
I was
there for
there.
that.
I was there. We talked to the. I remember talking to the cleric. I don't know if he got
Was
like.
he there for that?
I don't think you were
No.
specifically there for that, actually.
Oh well, shit. My
I
bad.
was by myself.
I don't. Well, I'm sorry, guys. My bad. I take back my comment. That conversation didn't happen.
The conversation rewinds 30 seconds.
What?
So I don't really have a recommendation on what order you'll do it in. I've never done this before.
Well, could you lay out each task and not how we do it, but each task and what the objective is?
I can tell you the names.
Oh yeah, what are we doing?
Okay.
It's 6 different challenges leading up to a final challenge.
All right. Well, tell us the.
I guess-
six
I guess
different
1 to
things.
6.
No, come on. That's simple. I want to hear what all the challenge names are. Then we decide.
Okay, yeah, that's probably better.
First off, there is the challenge of brawn.
Horses.
I want to start with that one.
The challenge of brawn is all about using your physical strength to accomplish a goal. But the thing is that
Yes.
you're working as a team, and each of you have to use your strength to get this goal accomplished.
Fuck.
If one falters,
Or
the other
Arthur.
must pick up the weight.
Turns to everybody. So we all understand. Arthur is fucked.
He kind of like taps you on the shoulder and says, "You're probably going to get stuck with the hold of Skolna."
He turns and looks at him, and I'm excited.
Good.
Wait, who said what now?
After the challenge of brawn, there's the challenge of finesse.
Ah, fuck.
Oh,
Oh, I think I'm getting how this goes.
Yep.
Oh,
It's not that
I
hard.
see it.
It's not
I
that
see
hard.
it now.
This one, also teamwork. But this one is a shootout.
Question, is the next one the challenge of resistance?
Close. It's the challenge of endurance.
That was my second guess.
It's a basic kind of tug of war challenge, but there's some special stipulations.
All right.
What does
I don't
the
want to
loser
get too
die?
far into details or else, well, I'll reveal the difficulty behind it. All of these have a special challenge within it that I'm not allowed to reveal.
All right.
It tests your adaptability. So, you seem to know what's going on, apparently. What's your guess for the next one?
Something to do with
Challenge
how
of
smart you
brain?
are. Yeah,
Challenge
probably.
of sharpness.
So, next up is the challenge of wit.
You know,
That was my second guess.
It's funny how y'all's second guesses tend to be right.
yeah. I mean, resistance
I
and
was gonna-
endurance. It's like could be resistance, could be endurance.
Yeah.
Brain. I just thought it would be challenge of brains.
Yeah, I thought that as well.
The most zombie-sounding shit ever, but
Ooh.
shut up, Necron. Your
In
corpse.
regards to the challenge of wit, it actually changes every single time I run it. Different kind of mental challenge, so I'll have to figure out which one I'll run
But
for
you
you guys.
haven't run this.
See,
Like I said, it's a new training regimen. I've run it 3 times. We've only lost 3 people. It's going pretty well so far.
Oh, that's promising.
Yeah.
challenge of wisdom is the next one.
No. It's the challenge of sagacity.
Okay, I was way off.
What's the sagacity?
I have a feeling this challenge will be difficult for you all.
Is it because we're not from here?
No, it's... You know what?
We all
I have a
don't
feeling the
wisdom.
challenge of wit and sagacity might be difficult for both of you.
Well, duh.
I'm actually
And then one final challenge before the culmination challenge. Does anyone know what this one is?
Challenge of charm.
Wow,
Challenge-
you actually got one right.
challenge
I'm
of
proud of you.
conviction?
I'm so proud of you. We call it the Four Ghosts challenge.
We all get to look at Boris in
I
shock.
can actually do that one. Incredible.
We call it the Four Ghosts challenge. Still some mental prowess involved, but a lot of charm needed. And then after y'all complete all of those, you will have received certain bits of information. If you fail at any single one of these, you will not be able to complete the final challenge. And well, that's a failure overall.
Sorry, could you repeat that part? I missed that.
Oh, of course. So after each one of the challenges, there will be certain bits of information revealed. And if you fail at a single one of these challenges, you will not be able to move on to the final challenge. And
Out of
it will
curiosity.
technically be considered a failure.
Out of curiosity,
Oh, that's nothing new.
if only one person makes it through the entire challenge, are they the only person who receives the information, or does everybody get the information?
Everyone gets the information if the challenge succeeds. It's a team thing, so if y'all succeed, you get the information. If you all fail, you don't. There's no
gonna
partial.
ask,
There's no partial winning.
All right.
So basically, it's just a win or you all lose.
Right.
Yep. If you make it to the final challenge, which will be a stretch, but if you do,
I get to finally use this.
that one is a challenge of teamwork, trust, and mental prowess.
Oh, there it is.
The likes of which I have yet to really see anyone overcome. But if you could do it, I would be very impressed.
No. We get like a reward, or
Yes, your minecart, if we find it. If not, we'll compensate 50 gold.
if you can't find the minecart, how about a copy of that book?
Like I said, next time we have a meeting, I will discuss whether or not we can make a copy of that book.
Fair enough.
Also, and make sure and relay this information to your friend who's playing chess, because he probably most wants to know this information. 2 things. 1, you misspelled Elisar.
Ha! He says
It was an E?
Motherfucker!
There are
He said he
2
was-
L's in Elisar.
He said he was so smart.
And, well, once I told him that there was a League of Adventurers, he figured it out. So, luckily, he understood what you were referring to.
What was the second bit of information?
The second bit of information is that you are, well, you're cleared to go. We technically do not have any reason to keep you. You have diplomatic passage, and they want you back there as quickly as possible because apparently you have all been missing for, I think he said 3 months.
Holy shit!
Hey, what?
So,
We've been only
That's not good.
we've only been gone for 2 days.
apparently not.
I don't even think it is.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
So,
Oh,
You-
yeah, we need to check the royal screw-ups.
Yeah. And with fuck! I need to check on my daughter. Shit.
yeah, I heard that someone had a daughter.
Oh shit.
That's you.
Yeah. I thought I was only gone for 2 days. Fuck.
Either way, apparently she is very concerned. I said to relay the information that there are 6 people alive. So hopefully that calms her.
I need to get her. a
Hopefully there weren't more of you, because if there are, then she's probably still just as worried.
gift. Turns to everybody.
Mm,
Did she meet Urk? Did she meet Kasir?
yeah, I think so.
Oh fuck! She met Kasir. But wait, he went missing in the down under area. So,
Yeah, but I hope
and that
he's
was according to our knowledge, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 3 days, 3 days. So, fuck.
Just as a pause. What on earth is that chess game?
God, the fucking chess game.
I
keeps-
won.
You don't.
I
You don't wanna
fucking
know.
won.
Oh, brother.
Another game.
That's
Do
quite a
it.
game.
It decided to just teleport the king from its back line to his back line and then spawn a knight out of nowhere.
What? That's what the chat.
Okay, so Chat GPT doesn't have like any sort of, like, it doesn't remember where all the pieces are on the board, so eventually it just starts saying random crap, and it creates some hilarious, like, it's basically just anarchy chess.
I made a Canuck.
Okay.
Oh, brother.
Joke's on
Which-
you.
So
is a
long-
knight-
my
which
team,
is a
but I
knight
still
stock.
have AK for fun.
Okay, look. Chess game, great. Let's just figure out the order of how we're gonna do these challenges.
I'm sorry, I just had to mention that because I was reading this stuff and it's just like, so, brother. This is great.
I suggest we do the challenge of strength first.
Wait, guys, have y'all heard of shotgun chess?
Yes, I have.
Oh my
It's
god,
very
yes, I've
fun.
heard of shotgun chess.
Imagine
also-
all of a sudden Bastion starting to play shotgun chess.
Also, there's FPS chess too. Let's not get
FPS
into
chess is
Oh,
actually
yeah, FPS chess is.
quite something.
that. All right.
Yeah,
Anyways, order of
I
operation.
somehow can't get it wrong.
Order of operations. I say strength.
Tug of war. Tug of war.
You want to do tug of war first?
So,
Yeah.
tug of war. Fuck it.
Okay, so tug of war. What do we do next?
Maybe.
I heard something about Piper.
You weren't here for that.
I was over in the corner playing chess. That doesn't mean I can't fucking hear you.
You were in the fucking library. We went to the barracks.
He
never
hasn't
mind.
taken you guys there yet. He said he was going
Oh,
to.
Oh, I thought he did.
No, y'all were still talking with him in the library. He wasn't wanting to leave out just yet.
So how focused on the chess game were you then?
As soon as it became not actual chess, not very.
So you heard about half the conversation.
You heard
Yeah.
You heard about a fourth of the conversation. Got it. Anyways, none of your concern. Not your child.
It is actually my concern, and I asked.
It's not. Anyways, tug of war. What do we do next?
How about wit?
I guess we're gonna have to do wit eventually. So yeah, wit. I agree.
Which one is the one for charm?
I say next we do strength.
And then we do
Or
charm.
no, brawn. We do endurance, wit,
Endurance, wit,
brawn,
brawn,
and then we do
charm.
Was it called? Turns to the captain. Was it called charm or?
Yeah,
you have
the challenge of charm.
Okay, then we do challenge of charm, and then there was challenge of what finesse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So hold on. What was your first one?
Endurance,
Endurance.
wit, brawn, charm, finesse, and whatever last one was.
Yeah, that made about as much sense as it did the first time. Try me again.
Okay, so
Okay,
we're
so-
starting with
Order,
let me-
yeah.
oh,
Okay, go.
endurance, and
Endurance. Wit.
wit, and we're doing brawn.
Brawn is third.
Then we were going to do
Charm, then finesse.
Charm.
yeah, charm, then finesse, and then we were doing the wisdom one last.
Finesse. And then last, but certainly not least, sagacity.
Sagacity, yeah. Alrighty. I feel like we all agree on this. Are we all fun with this?
Oh, that works.
Urkus, do you have a say?
Out of character, I actually I have to get going. I was about to post something in chat, but I guess I can just say something. I've got a couple of tests tomorrow, so I can't stay too much
my
longer.
friend.
Oh,
Girl,
no
good
worries,
luck.
good, my
man.
friend.
It was nice having
Thanks for
you.
the game.
Peace
And
out,
I'll
Girl
see
Scout.
y'all next week.
See you next
See you
week,
next
man.
week.
Have a good night.
I was gonna
Sleep
say
well.
real quick, you guys, I think, have moved on past Bastion, so thank you for letting me cameo with Chat GPT. If we do it again, hopefully it'll be a little bit more smooth. So,
Enjoyed
Hey,
it.
thank you for coming,
It's Chat
man.
GPT. What do you expect?
yeah.
It makes for quite an
chess thing
interesting
was
thing,
funny.
though.
It's
Yep.
true.
Let's see.
Alright, yep. Good luck with y'all's game.
Thank you. You have a good night, okay?
You too.
And then there were 5.
All right. So we all agree to this order.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alexander, do you want to chime in? Or
No,
did
I
you-
want to do the thing.
Okay. It is now. Yeah, we all agree. Okay.
All right. I guess I will go ahead and take you to the barracks, since it seems like everyone's done here.
Right.
Bastion just closes up the library, make sure everything's good. And
Boris still
Bastion just gives a little wave and then goes about his
Or
business.
still holding the book.
Boris is still holding the book.
I don't know if I want to sneak it into my bag or just give it back. Roll a d20 to find out. Somebody call odds or evens.
Odds.
I'm going off Bronzo. Bronzo, what'd you call?
Evens.
Alrighty. Hey Parth, I'm gonna try to sneak the bag into my. I'm gonna try to sneak the book into my bag.
Back into your book.
Yes.
Alright. Roll a sleight of hand check.
That's a 9.
A 9. Do you mind not stealing from us? We
Oh, I was
kinda-
going to give it back. I was just going to read it before I went to sleep.
Yeah.
Can he try to bullshit his way out of this?
No,
Deception?
you just clearly tried to sneak it in your back. If you wanted to do that, just ask, alright?
Oh. Alright, I also didn't mean to roll that.
I was just wanting to do it for some night reading. That's a backflip.
Jumps to the
No.
nearest window.
Okay then.
Hey, he's like, I'm sorry. I'm used to different way of doing things.
Indeed. So, yeah, just heading back to the barracks. You all need to rest up. And, yeah. I will see you in the morning for the Challenge of Endurance. So, see you there.
Right.
And he calls a couple of guards to get you and take you back to the barracks, and he wanders deeper into the library, carrying the book that you tried to sneak out for us.
I thought he said he was allowed to take that to go read as a nighttime
Y-
thing.
You tried to take it before you asked for it. He took it from you.
Fair enough.
So, y'all are escorted to your chambers. Y'all room with who y'all were supposed to room with. And
Long rest.
before we fully complete the long rest, though,
Oh.
I'm having to debate on whether or not Necrom should be allowed to see this or not.
Roll a d20 and let it find out.
Necrom, do you
Huh?
want to see this?
Sure.
Alright, odds or evens?
Whoa.
Odds.
Odds. Nope. I'm sorry, man.
I hear
Okay.
it shaking.
I apologize. But you'll still get to hear it. It's just your character doesn't know this information. So,
Let me actually. Wait, let me check something quickly. I'm just trying to see, like, my character would be, like, I guess, awake at the time.
I mean, are you ever truly asleep?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah.
I mean, how many of us just go into a trance?
I mean, I completely pass out and then I cause a earthquake on the
Okay, so
bridge.
I still. Okay, so in that state, I still retain consciousness, which means that I'm still awake, eyes open. So yeah. But yeah.
So he got some private information. Bronzo, why?
What?
The comment in League of Adventures chat. God, I want to ask it now. I want to ask it now if it can pass the Turing test.
I wanted to ask it so bad, but I also didn't want him to explode.
Does Bronzo explode if you ask him if he divides by 0?
I mean,
No.
like, does he either just says error and starts beeping, or explodes?
I don't want
So we could-
Bastion to explode.
we
He's
could take
trying
out
Sure,
his best.
Bastion's gonna explode because
We
he just.
You can take out a crucial member of the Rangers Guild.
Yeah, but then we can also be removed.
We have diplomatic immunity.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Not after killing their elder.
They won't know we killed them until we ask until they ask questions. They have mind readers.
Or, you know, we're the most obvious suspects because we're the only other people here
No, there's a whole group of people.
who are part of the Rangers Guild, and I'm pretty sure wouldn't give a second thought about trying to kill the Elder. I mean, because none of them have the spine to do so.
We wouldn't try to kill the Elder. We just ask him a question, he'd explode. Say it was an accident.
Ah, yes. Sorry, we killed one of your most important members. It was an accident, good sir.
We asked.
Honestly,
asked him a
honestly,
we
I'm pretty
asked
sure
him a
we can get away. Yeah,
We asked him a question, and his mind exploded.
pretty sure we could
How?
probably just get away with it by just saying Boris asked.
We're essentially trying to run ray traced God of War on Windows XP. If we do that,
Can it run Doom though?
potentially.
Do you think it's too old to run Doom? I mean, they've gotten Doom to run on a pregnancy test before.
I've seen
some shit with Doom. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, if it can run Doom, it can run Doom.
Can it run
run Doom.
Crisis though?
If it can run Doom, it can run a calculator.
Can it run Crisis?
Can it run Pong?
Yes, he can run Pong in his brain.
Does he lose?
Not often. Sometimes, but not often.
What beats him? Does he go against left versus right?
Does he lose? Always.
Oh. What do you use? No, I can't say that. That's going to be on stream.
No. Do continue.
No, that's no. I
I thought you said nothing was going to stop you from saying anything.
said
Except for
nothing.
real-life
I said
consequences.
nothing. I said nothing you all could do could stop me from saying anything. I didn't say about myself.
Parth started the stream, and what's stopping you is the stream.
No. My own thought is stopping me, not the stream.
Either way,
Yes.
this is the thing
you get
that
on-
you all see. You all have a certain perspective on this. Y'all hear this loud sound of, or not very loud, it sounds like it's a distance away at the time. Sounds of fire crackling and screaming and all that, and you're like, must be thinking about what happened today, but then a face slowly fades into view. And you seem to be staring down an ally which you thought was captured. But he doesn't seem to be captured, he seems to be outdoors, but he's in a burning town. He's staring up in horror at something. He's staring right through you. And
Keep it, like, literally or metaphorically?
Or both.
yeah, both.
Oh.
It is indeed
For a second, I
both.
thought it was just Skip biting. For a second, I thought it was just Skip eating horses.
Suddenly,
There is no more
a figure
shed.
appears behind him. There's
Oh, it's-
nowhere left to run, Kasia.
Oh, it's these images.
You hear his breath start to speed up. So he begins to get more and more panicked.
And this is when Kassir found out he could not outrun a rapist.
Nope, that's not the moral of the story.
I couldn't help myself.
You avoided me once before. This time, I won't let that happen.
Ah, so this is death. Yeah, death. Hey, Kassir's fucking dead, finally.
All of a sudden,
Neat.
as you're staring at this, you're kind of taken aback from the fact that you just watched that happen. But then you begin to feel around your own neck. It's like there's blood seeping out of your own neck.
Really? Again? Come on.
Doesn't feel like a dream right now. Something feels odd about this. And as you begin to raise up your head to see the face, it just smiles and says, "Don't worry. I'll be there for you soon. Just
He came for my head once. Stop it.
patient. And stay there." That's where we're going to end the session for the night.
Wait, quick question. As I'm dreaming, do I see the wolf again?
Not at the current moment.
Okay, I was just making sure. Did I saw that wolf? I was gonna beat the fuck out of it.
No. He is not in your dreams tonight.
Alright. Bronzo. The fact that I know what he says is bad. Alright, I enjoyed that session. I wish, we can't do the long rest thing, right?
Long rest will occur. So
Okay,
y'all will
go
all
ahead.
have a long rest at the start of the next session. Y'all can go ahead and have it
Okay.
now because there's nothing in between now and then.
Woo!
Hold on.
Yeah, I now have 45 hit points.
I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there.
Okay.
Alright.
Arthur, if you do not watch this, I will be disappointed. But if
Arthur,
you did
if you
watch
don't-
it, the next time you see me, you better say the word watermelon, followed by the word
She.
Purple.
Pineapple.
no
Pineapple?
That was four
Watermelon,
different words at the same
purple.
time.
watermelon
Yeah, two
purple.
fr-
If you do
Oh.
not say those two words next time I see you, you are going to take a D10 of damage. That is my
That's his
promise made in front of
entire
everyone.
It is smite, too.
It is radiant damage
Yeah,
It
close
is
enough.
aimed at your balls.
because Parthalan
Well, so-
is a vengeful being. And he wants you to watch what happens so then you know what's going on.
Alright, Parth, I got a question for you now.
It doesn't need to be on
Okay.
stream.
I don't care if it is or not.
Well, then stream's heading out.
Alright.
Good night.